if you come at these kings, you best not miss.
Shout out to Gabe.
Hey, we're back.
What up? What up?
What up? What up? SOTG, y'all know what it is. Hope everybody's feeling good, man. It's good to see all four of y'all, or us rather, on the screen at the same time, man. How y'all dudes feeling, man?
Oh man, it's the off season. You're seeing all type of takes left and right. I've taken some time off. I'm ready to get back in the nitty gritty of the NFL off season. How y'all boys doing, man?
Chilling. We back to 75 degrees. I think it's gonna get back cold soon, but yeah, you see, we in summer weather down here.
Yeah, he got the guns out. He got the guns.
Guns out, guns out, bro.
It's nasty up here, but real, man. I might have to go get my hat too, man. I might have to go get my Wizards hat.
Hey,
yeah, that's cold.
Yeah, that's a clean one right there too.
I was looking at that.
We're making big moves now. I went to the John Wall night a couple weeks ago. It's the bobblehead right there. But yeah, now we're gonna get to some Commander stuff. It's been a little while since all four of us been together.
It has been, man. It feels good to see everybody in good spirits. So before we even get to peeling back the layers of all the things that have transpired, we didn't get your take on the two coordinators, Rio. So bless us with how you reacted to everything, finally hearing from the coordinators. What was your impression and how are you feeling about them as you've continued to consume content surrounding them?
Oh man, I can't get enough of hearing from our offensive and defensive coordinator, all for different reasons. My only complaint about that interview day is I heard way too much Dan Quinn. That amount of Dan Quinn verbiage and platitudes and cliche, I felt like we was losing another week 6 football game this year. It just took me back to the season that we had last year. But Durante Jones, I can listen to that guy talk all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they say they want teachers here for this team? This guy is clearly a teacher. He's one of the smartest guys in the room, and he doesn't mind letting you know, like, I know what I'm talking about. Like, he's coming out talking about IEPs and using language but he just sounds very confident. He sounds like he's been ready for this moment, and this is always where he knew it was headed for him at some point of his career. Listen, DMV guy. You know, I hear him with his work voice on, but I know he want us for real. I know how he get down for real. He comes from,
man.
Yeah, hey, humble beginnings, but he sounds smart. Like, I hear competitive advantage when I hear him speak. And to quickly summarize David Blau, he got that weird, quirky.
He what we asked for.
Yes, he's exactly what we. This is what I want my offensive coordinator sounding uncomfortable at the podium. Cliff was too cool sometimes. Like Cliff was so.
Cliff had the R&B voice and all of that.
It's a family man right here. He not gonna be at Park. He not gonna be at the hookah lounge. He not gonna be on the scene or nothing. This dude is going to be glued to his tablet and his playbook. He's awkward. He don't like talking too much. The only thing he probably likes talking about is football.
Yep.
Love it. I seen some people didn't really like Black. I liked everything I heard from the two coordinators, and as we keep going through these team held interviews and stuff on the channel, the command center and stuff like that, man, I'm loving it, man. I like the direction we went. Shout out to DQ for having the balls for going with 2 first-time coordinators and play callers. Like my man Mike McDonald, Super Bowl champion Mike McDonald, said in the presser recently, every coordinator had to be a first-time play caller at some point. So kudos to Dan Quinn. And shout out to Bliggity Blau and Coach DJ, man. Let's get it. DMV DJ, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget the clip that came out. That was earlier today with David Blau saying he wants to rip people's hearts out. And I'm the most competitive person in the room. That was a little different from his press conference now.
Yeah, bro. He's the quietest guy in the room, but you know, he got the trench coat on, bro. He got the
exactly perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. I'm seeing those dirty white shoes about 5 times too many, bro. He's diabolical, bro. I'm just telling y'all, man. He different.
He do card tricks too, man. You can do
Yeah.
card tricks.
Oh yeah, when I seen the card tricks, I said, "Oh my God, we really got us a dweeb, man. We here. We made it, bro."
Yes. Yeah, we upgraded, man. Everything we asked for this offseason from our coordinator, we got it, man. Almost
I knew Blau had it when it looked like it hurt him to speak at the press conference. Like it looked like it pains him to talk to the media. I said, "Oh, that's that Ben Johnson shit."
Yeah,
that's that. Him and Jaden Daniels gonna get along real well.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And
That's why they already
got the rapport too. So that was his leg up on the game. He don't have to establish a relationship with the quarterback; it already exists.
Yeah, and the fact that he said that even beyond that, even going beyond relationship, they've been working on some under center play action type of stuff behind the scenes in practice the last few weeks of the season since Jaden Daniels already declared out. We had to focus on getting them ready for Kingsbury offense. He was out for season already.
Right. Yep. Yeah, they have a great relationship. Every time before practice they play horse or the football.
Yeah, I love that.
Pig. Yeah, they call it pig.
Yep.
Yeah. It's really exciting, man. The more they put out, so they've been dropping these little tidbits on us. We getting a commander's log. Yeah, that's where they're getting these little bits and pieces from that they leak into us. So be on the lookout for that probably in the next couple of weeks from now. But we definitely getting a commander's log surrounding the hires and those press conferences, things of that nature. Any thoughts on us getting a pump fake from Jake Olsen? Jake Olsen on board, and then SIKE.
Oh, the LSU guy. The LSU guy. I know, Lou. I know you couldn't wait because he somehow was going to knock Tommy Donatell off the staff, but I wonder what that was about. Was it just that college money that was tantalizing? Are we lowballing coaches, or was it never really an official thing? It was just he was talking to us, but it was never like a handshake agreement type of situation.
Hold on, let me before we dive in, let me clear something up because this shit been hilarious over the last week or so. So I don't have any beef with Tommy Donatell. I was joking. I was joking.
Hey, you've been egging on that shit with everybody.
Look, I had people in the chat the other day like, "No, you the reason we want Tommy Donatell out of."
Hey, bro, you're the face of that shit, bro.
Hey, I got no beef with Tommy Donatell, man. He ain't done nothing to me.
You have a faction of the fan base that actually are sick that he's here. He ain't never did anybody. He got the 50 Cent meme. Why F me for? Like, nothing.
Like, where did the hate come from?
Hey, I was reading something the other day, and it was a long message from a random dude that I have no idea. I was just on a different website. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I think Tommy Donatell is going to stay here, although the fan base seems to have some sort of disdain from him. I don't understand why and where it came from. And
our voices got power, Luke.
Hey, I'm sorry, Tommy, man. That's my fault, bro.
You about to get his house egged.
My bad, man.
We gotta get him on the show. We gotta get him on the show as a guest. Rio's gonna get him on the show.
Gotta get Tommy Donatell on this.
What are you telling these defensive backs?
Somebody said, "What can he do for me, man?"
He never did nothing to nobody.
He ain't done nothing to nobody. Them boys got him. Hey, shout out to Tommy Donatell, man. Hey,
shout out to him.
So Jake Olsen, the reason why this was really intriguing is because he sounded just like Durante Jones.
He did.
Like if you just closed your eyes and listened to him speak,
another teacher,
you would have thought, oh my God, they went to the same class, they took the same notes, they have the same background, because he led with, I'm a teacher. I have an educational background. I value relationships. Trust is important to me. That's how all of these are the things that Durante Jones said at his press conference.
Yeah.
So hearing all of those things, I'm thinking, oh my God, they crossed paths that year that Durante Jones was the defensive coordinator at LSU. And I think that's where they probably met. And
yeah, Jake
he
Olsen was
probably
the linebackers coach
Coach,
then,
yep.
but he's been the safeties coach for the past 2 years.
Right. And I think because of that, he probably got to know that dude and he was like, yo, I really like him. And probably kept in touch with him. And so I thought it was going to be a great fit. And you know what the chat had decided he was going to be? So he wasn't pushing Tommy Donatel out of here. Tommy Donatel is now, you know what's interesting? We went over this last week, Rio. I don't know if you peeped game on this.
The final coaching list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
they came up with another one like 2, 3 days
ago. And they remixed it. Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
Both of them.
So is he still listed as the safeties defensive backs coach, Tommy Donatel?
Yeah, Tom. Yes, yes, sir.
And so he's splitting that defensive backs coach role with William Gay, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I believe in the chat basically said that Jake Olsen was probably being brought in to be the defensive pass game coordinator.
We don't
to
have
take
one.
the spot, right, that Jason Simmons vacated to go to Pittsburgh. So that would have been his role. So Tommy Donatel would have still been here. But it's interesting. The Jake Olsen move shows me at least that they're still interested in filling that void. I don't think they're going to leave that vacant, right? That's the biggest takeaway, other than the fact that Jake Olsen pump faked us. Did you guys feel any type of way about that, or any takeaways from that?
I felt a little validated just off of like, because I went and like did super research on them, and I, you know, me being a Georgia fan, I checked in with a bunch of LSU people, and they were like sad to see him potentially leave. So I was like, hey man, this is like a really good coach. And then a lot of people like, now you're just hyping him up just because he's coming to the Commanders and stuff like that. And then when it said that he was going back to or staying with LSU, I saw like the tweet was worded in a way like Lane Kiffin like did whatever he had to do to retain him. So like this is a guy that maybe we try again next year if we could try to steal him away from Lane Kiffin. But this is a guy that was potentially a good coach if we could have brought him in. And even to your point about like we're still potentially looking for a defensive passing game coordinator, we saw that report too that we were looking for like a pass rush specialist, like a front seven guy, and we still haven't technically filled that role unless you're talking about John Pagano as like your outside linebackers, but Eric Henderson is your D lines coach, but he's also your run game coordinator, so he's more run focused. So I feel like those are two vacancies that maybe we still are looking for somebody to bring in for those.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much spot on, and I would add that. Something else that it made me feel good about was it would have been another young hire, right? Olsen's really young, and you see the makings of what they're doing. And I know Durante Jones isn't super young, but he feels young in spirit and how he goes about his business. And I also think his connection to the college game keeps that youthful exuberance as well. So, because there's so many coaches that are so detached from the college game, and Durante Jones spoke about that in his press conference. Like, so many guys are so far removed from the college game that it hurts them as play callers at the NFL level, especially on the defensive side. I've been screaming that for the last 2 years, and so it's a breath of fresh air seeing that they were going after another young collegiate guy. I think that this thing is going in the right direction in terms of the staff. And I got to continue to commend DQ for allowing himself to go outside the box, because we had put him in a box. I know I put him in a box, and I thought we were going to end up with Patrick Graham and Darren Bevel or some shit like that here as our two coordinators.
Yeah, I like the fact that we're innovating while renovating. Like we're not just subbing out old
bars.
Oh.
That is a bar right there. Say it again, Rico.
I'm happy that we are innovating while renovating. We're not just firing one older, decent floor, but no ceiling coach and then bringing in another one. They said, no, we're going to do this the complete opposite, the definition of insanity, trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I'm happy that Dan Quinn was able to shake off some of the Rivera comparisons where like Rivera would have never have done this. So I'm super excited.
Hey man, we got baby Flores and baby Ben Johnson in the building, man. Sometimes you don't
get great way to look at it. I like that.
We got Ben Johnson and Flores at home, y'all. Let's go.
I love it.
Yeah, but I mean, the one thing I'll say about Jake Olsen is, nobody likes when you say you're going to do something, you don't do it. So that's the only thing there, because he made the handshake agreement and then ended up going back. Like, imagine if Eric Henderson would have did that. We would have been very
mad as shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I would have been sick.
He would have said, "Hey, I'm coming," and then would have ended up going back to USC. That would have been very disappointing. So, but yeah, no, there was the connection with Durante Jones clearly at LSU. The whole teacher, like there's like a interview of him talking about teaching and whatnot, similar to Durante Jones as well. But no, he chose to do what's best for him, so I wish him the best. Of course, it's not going to make or break our defense, whether he came or not, but it definitely would have helped. So we'll see how he does with LSU. But Lane Kiffin clearly wanted him to come back, and we know how Lane Kiffin moves. He left Ole Miss out of nowhere and ended up with LSU, so he did what he has to do for his program. But yeah, so I mean. Yeah, I know. I had to put a program in there.
I love it. I love it.
Program.
I love it.
Best, man.
It sounds a little bit more distinguished than program for sure.
Right. Yeah. So
multi-layered.
Yeah. So no, it's disappointing to see a guy say they're going to come here and not. But yeah, like I said, it's not going to make or break our defense for sure. So Timmy Donatel, the Donatel son, he still lives to fight another day. I don't know if he's going to be fired, but he probably was going to be demoted. So. But I know Durante, he'll find another guy to come in and help his defense out for sure.
And I thought it was interesting too, because of course people saying LSU coach hired, some people were like, well, does that mean Mansour Delane is more likely? All of that stuff.
That was one of those. That was one of the dots they tried to connect.
Because in the off season, everything's a revolving door. Everything correlates, and everything is a thing, and nothing at the same time. I love the off season. I hate
gotta have your 10 hat on, man.
Especially with that 10 hat on. Allegedly, Laramie Tunsil on vacation with another.
Yeah, but we out here diagnosing regular people with muscle atrophy.
muscle atrophy in his right leg. Don't you see it?
What really messed him up is that he said sources in it, bro. That's what really messed him up.
Just imagine this, y'all. I want y'all to just imagine this. You are on vacation. You having the time of your life. You out here with your boy. Your boy about to get paid this off season, and somebody just say you got muscle atrophy just because you stand in a specific way.
No more pictures of me for the rest of this vacation.
You can catch, bro.
Boy ain't got a single tattoo on his arm. Meanwhile, Brandon Ayuk is sleeved up on both his arms, and we just made. Oh, you black, you black, you Brandon Ayuk. If you white, you Ben Affleck. If you black, you Brandon Ayuk. Apparently.
So basically, you look like you got muscle dystrophy. That's what they say. Your leg look like you got.
Hey, shout out Linnell. Linnell, you ain't never said the word atrophy in your life.
In your life before then, bro. He took that joint down, bro. They kicked his back all the way in.
Oh my God. That was hilarious. Now, because bro, you gotta stand on it and say you think it's IU. No way you've had someone in the cut say
sources.
Hey, Brandon Ayuk's with Tunsil on vacation. He just put it on the story. They letting them know. Like no one told you that, brother.
Nah,
there were no sources.
Hey,
involved.
sources is
it was
wild.
The Chris Broussard sources from 8 to 18 years ago.
Hey, that's crazy.
You can see the muscle atrophy.
The muscle atrophy.
That boy never hurt his leg in his life, bro. He healthy as hell. He healthier than Ayuk for real.
Hey, man having a whole ass conversation just chilling on vacay. he caught a nasty stray, bro.
Now he got thousands of people staring at his leg intently.
I know Tunsil laughed hard as shit at this if he even saw this. Did he have smoke with Linnell?
Only thing, yes, remember, he told me he put the video out. He had the video out. They supposedly hatched it at training camp, but yeah, I forgot all about it.
You gotta apologize to your partner. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. They be tripping over there sometimes.
Hey, only thing was missing from that tweet was the Hurts meme or the gif of the dude standing at the Boston Hertz rental car terminal. That's the only thing that was missing.
The Hertz rental car.
Hey, go ahead, man. That was wild. All right, so Ian Rappaport said expect fireworks from the Commanders this offseason in free agency. Are you guys buying what Ian Rappaport is selling about our general manager, Adam Peters, spending big, making a scene in free agency?
Yes and no. My answer to that is yes and no. I buy that we're going to make fireworks happen in the form of we're going to sign a lot of people. Like there's going to be a lot of new players on this roster in 2026. I just don't think it's the players that y'all think it's going to be. I see fans, likely to DC. This guy to DC. And I'm like, tread lightly, because Adam Peters, while I think they're going to throw their hat in the ring for certain guys at certain premium positions, I think it's going to be still a lot of the same type of thing. I think we're going to sign a lot of players, though. It's going to be like the first year when they got here and we turned the whole damn roster over. There's going to be a lot of new guys on this team. I just don't know if it's going to be a lot of the top or second top guy at the position for each thing, but it's definitely gonna be a lot of faces though. But them fireworks might be Dollar General fireworks and not necessarily the illegal shit you go across the state to get so your whole neighborhood can see. So that's yes and no for me.
Yeah, I'm hoping, not buying. I mean, if I'm buying with Monopoly money, cool, but I'm not putting real money on us actually doing what we want them to do. I'm hoping they do, but to every point that Rio brought up, perfect. I feel like we're gonna go for, you wanted this guy, but we got this other guy that way cheaper, but maybe similar production, and I wouldn't be surprised if we spend some of the most money in free agency, but it's spread thin. There's no big highlights. It's just just more quantity than quality. To Rio's point, like the first offseason.
I think the difference is I think there will be there's going to be one firework. I mean, you could technically say last year we had some fireworks via trade, excuse me, but not free agency. Of course, Marshawn Lattimore at the time was a firework. He's going to be cut soon, hopefully. And then Tunsil was definitely a firework via trade. Debo, I guess technically, if you want to say a firework, that was a firework. So I think this year has to happen through free agency because you don't have the draft picks to really trade. Now, I mean, they still could, but I wouldn't advise to do it because you only have 6 picks.
All right.
As far as like trading for a big time player, unless you really, really believe he's going to change the team, the defense or offense or whatever. But I can see 2. I think the difference is you can't do the 1 year. I mean, you're going to do some 1 year deals, but you can't do the 35-year-old guy 1 year deal. You got to do some more of what you did with Javon Kinlaw, like a younger 26-year-old, 25-year-old. Isaiah Likely's 25. We got ESPN beat reporters, linking or, throwing us Isaiah Likely and Quay Walker. So I think the tight end room, I think you are going to get one of the guys that's like a top 5 free agent list tight end. I do think you're going to see a firework at if any position that, and then maybe defensive end, all the other positions may be a question mark. But I do think Adams is going to be way more aggressive than what he was last year. I think you do get one of the top tight ends. It could be like that. I doubt Kyle Pitts. But I think somebody like Likely or Chigokongwu and Njoku, one of those guys. I think we end up with one of those guys for sure. So I can see. I think Rappaport he may be hearing something. I think he's hearing with something that we will leave with something in free agency. So I think at least 1 or 2. I'll say 1 or 2 fireworks.
And it's also logical too because you only have a year or 2 left of Jaden Daniels' rookie deal to where you even have the cap space to try to do this.
Yeah, and then of course like Ayuk, is that a firework? I mean, that's something that we kind of know is going to happen. Or if it does happen, it's kind of like you got a feeling. Rashad White, is that a firework? So it kind of depends.
It's not a firework. Rashad White's not a firework.
So it depends on what you believe is
it would be for him.
It's a sparkler. It's a sparkler.
Let's say Rashad White would be doing fireworks.
That's a sparkler.
And I would like that signing, not a firework. Brandon Ayuk, no matter how I feel about the situation, that would technically be a firework though, because if he's what he once was, or even some form of that, that's definitely a huge upgrade.
Muscle atrophy. I'm worried.
Okay. Gotta watch for that. Okay.
Yeah, like is Jalen Phillips a firework? So I mean, some of those things. I think Odafe Owe, like somebody like that, maybe I would consider a firework. That's an upgrade at defensive end. So it depends on what your definition of a firework is too. Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, guys like that are fireworks to me. Like Breece Hall.
Yeah, those are fireworks.
Those are fireworks.
Yeah. We're not getting any of those guys though.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
I am completely in agreement. I don't think.
I say if we do, be surprised, be excited, but do
Ayuk is the fire. Ayuk is the firework this offseason. If there's going to be a firework, meaning one of the more coveted players at a position, which I'm not sure that he is, but once he hits the market, that's going to be a very interesting conversation.
I do think likely is the one. Like they've made it abundantly clear.
That's a firework.
Yes.
Because he's ascending.
Yes. And if you take Kyle Pitts out of that discussion, assuming that the Falcons franchise tag him, likely then I think goes to the top of the food chain as the guy that you want at the tight end position.
And that is why I don't think we would get Isaiah Likely, because Adam Peters has to show me that you're willing to go do what it takes to get a guy. Isaiah Likely is going to have a market, right? We're all assuming that he's going to have a robust market.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You saw the interview with Gruden he did today? You saw the clips from the interview he had?
Yeah. He's ready to leave. He's like, I want to be a tight end one somewhere.
I want to go somewhere where they allow my game to grow and flourish. It's been great playing under Mark Andrews, but I'm done with that shit. I'm trying to go somewhere and be the guy. He's out of there.
That's why Washington's got his name all over the TE1 position.
Love it. I would love it. It's AP with this shit. Is AP moving like that though, Lou? That's the question this offseason. Is he opening up the pocketbook?
I think some teams may avoid him just because of lack of production. You know, not every team is going to bank on potential. Maybe.
The thing about it is, I think he's going to be willing to spend at certain positions. You don't have to break the bank for tight end. I don't think he's willing to spend heavy on wide receiver because you're going to have to outbid somebody for Jawan Jennings. I'm not spending $22 million on Jawan Jennings. Sorry, not sorry, right? I think Isaiah Likely isn't going to cost you that kind of money. It's right in the wheelhouse of what he's been spending. Isaiah Likely might get a 3-year, $39 million deal, 3-year, $42 million deal. He could do that. He's done that already with guys. I think he's going to steer clear of the, $27, $28 million a year type price tag
Alec
guy.
Pierce, Pierce.
Those guys don't stand a chance at being in Washington, right? So
his price tag is getting out of control. I love Alec Pierce and I would love him, but it's getting out of pocket.
Even if his price was reasonable, Adam Peters wasn't about to do that anyway.
The problem with guys like Alec Pierce is that there's nobody else. Like he has
he in a class by himself. Yeah.
Skill set. And
that's why his price so high.
It's gonna and teams that have money like Tennessee and Vegas,
supply and demand,
need a guy like that.
I think Indy about to cash him out and release Pittman.
That's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna swap out older possession receiver for a guy that's young, ascending, and we know what he can do in terms of getting a deep ball.
And speaking of that, if Michael Pittman is released, anybody want Pittman here?
He'd definitely be on the list of receivers that would interest, and that is the perfect segue. I want to go through a quick list with you guys. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a list of names, and I just want you to pick one that you expect the team. Like if you had to guess the guy they would go after, and then the guy that you want. Okay, so you give me two different names. It could be the same guy. All right. Perfect. So we started the quarterback. So we're just doing offense this week. Okay. Because that's all I've done free agency wise.
Perfect.
So quarterback. You got 8 names. Marcus Mariota, who's 32.5 years old. Zach Wilson, 26.5 years of age. Mitchell Trubisky, 34.1. Hendon Hooker, 28.1. Trey Lance, 25.8. Kyle Allen, 29.9. I can't believe he's not 30 years old yet. Tyler Huntley, 28 years of age
for a decade.
Hey, bro, it feels like he's been in the league a dime, and he still ain't 30 yet. That's crazy. And Jeff Driscoll, 32.8 years of age. Those are the 8 quarterbacks. Give me the name of the guy that you think the team is going to try to sign here, and then the guy that you would sign.
I think we're gonna stick with Marcus Mariota. Yo, David Blau looked like white Mariota in the face, by the way. Look at him closer.
I never will look at him the same after that.
He's right? Mario. It's his twin. He's gonna get his older twin, and he's gonna bring him back. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fans started to turn on Marcus this year. You want to know why? Because A backup should not be exposed to that much football in a season. And when a backup becomes a main character and important at work, it ruins their life. Marcus Mariota's life got ruined here in DC this year, and we're going to bring him right on back. Brotherhood, culture, all that stuff. He's the guy I want. He's the guy we're going to get. Welcome back to DC, Marcus Mariota.
If the defense wasn't ass, Marcus would have been just fine this year because he played well enough to win. He played well enough to win 3 or 4 of those games, and the defense was just so bad. The Lions game, he played really well. The defense didn't get a stop the entire game.
Almost beat the Broncos.
Should have beat the Broncos. Right?
Yeah,
like the defense once again wet the bed. Right? So I'm with you, Rio.
When the starter misses half the season, like what do you really want?
Yep. I think you want what the 49ers did with Mac Jones, but their defense didn't actually just let the other team score at will. Yep. Mac Jones didn't have to win shootouts, 37-35.
He did it a couple times, but like different organization, different program. Kyle Shanahan does this shit. So
I watched Mac Jones win a game 16-15. So like we ain't doing that here.
I remember that shootout. He did have that shootout on Monday night too. He was slinging that shit.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne.
Oh yeah, when Kendrick Bourne outproduced every game Terry ever had in his life.
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do it. You couldn't help yourself.
Because this is my way of speaking a 150-yard game into Terry's career, bro. I need it.
Well, David Blau wants to target him 10 times, so I mean it could happen now. Finally.
Hey, it could happen.
10+ times a game. 31.
Any disagreement from you guys
about Mark?
About the quarterback position? I gave you 8 names.
Did you say Tyrod Taylor too?
No.
Okay. I was looking at Spy Rack. I could see him if they move on from Mariota. If they still want to have like a similar.
Man, that's the equivalent of Josh Johnson. How old is he?
Tyrod is
gotta be 36.
Gotta be 38 or some shit like that.
36. 36 and a half.
Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. I don't want to go down that road again.
I'm cool.
For me, I mean, Tyler Huntley is relatively interesting, but Marcus Mariota just makes too much sense off the chemistry with Jaden, David Blau coaching them up, all of that type of stuff. I mean, Malik Willis would be insane, but he's about to go get starting quarterback money to be a starting quarterback somewhere more than likely.
He's going to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Their general manager came from Green Bay. Their head coach came from Green Bay. They just going to go get their boy. That's it.
I want my boy, man.
Huntley is the other guy that I would have, if you can't get Mariota back, somehow Mariota decides he wants to leave, Tyler Huntley is where I would make a beeline to. They'd be stupid to let him walk out of Baltimore, but that's what I would do.
Well, new system there though, so
you never know, right? Running back, I've got 10 names.
I agree with Mariota. Sam Howell is a free agent too. I don't think
that was you made a funny. You just made a funny. Made a funny.
Ed knew what he was doing with that one, man.
But no, I'll stick with Mariota. He's been here. He knows. Well, it's a different system now, but he's still familiar with David Blau.
I hope to God we don't have to talk too much about backup quarterbacks in 2026, because then the conversations get uncomfortable. And we know I don't even want to even have any type of conversation about that right now.
It's a conversation where nobody wins. Nobody wins.
Nobody wins. That's what they call it, a victimless crime.
Yep.
That's nobody wins if that happens. All right. Running backs. I got 10 names.
This gets fun now.
All right. Breece Hall.
This gets sad now. This is sad.
Kenneth Walker the third, 25.2. Rashad White, 27.1.
That's Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker. Put some reference on his name, Lou.
Hey, look, man. I had people telling me in the comment section that he can't block, he can't catch. Y'all stop hyping this man up. He ass. That's what I was told in the comment section.
Nah, man.
I mean, our fans do this dumb shit. Man. Everything here is better. I mean, Then went to
Somebody
Trey
told me
Quinn.
like,
Yes, Trey Quinn. No, Kenneth Walker. Like I don't know what would be going on over there, man.
somebody else said, you guys, all you podcasters are the same. You guys always focus on skill guys. We have enough skill guys here.
Where they at though? Where they at though?
Wait, what?
Yep, because we have so many holes on defense, we should not address offensive weapons. That's something I've seen a lot this offseason, and I think that's nonsense. We're not supposed to have a strength on the team.
Yeah. Look, man. Boo that man. Boo that man. Travis Etienne, 27. Kenneth Gainwell, 26.9. Old Jeremy McNichols, 30.1.
Oh, you had to find a way to sneak him in there.
I got to, because his ass going to end up being.
Go ahead, sneak short bus on there too.
Yeah, right. Tyler Algier, 25.8. Jaleel McLaughlin, 25.4. He's a restricted free agent. So is Keaton Mitchell, who's 24.1 years of age. And Chris Rodriguez Jr., 25.3, also a restricted free agent.
No Rashad White.
I already said Rashad White.
Oh, you said you did.
27.1.
But that's how unnoticeable it was. that's how unremarkable it was.
It was a blip.
It went straight to your recycle bin in your brain.
You said Rico Dowdle too?
No. So honorable mentions. You love you some Rico Dowdle, Ed.
I do like Rico.
Yeah, honorable mentions are Javonte Williams. He's going back to Dallas. Rico Dowdle. I'm good. Isaiah Pacheco didn't look right after the injury in Kansas City. And your boy, Brian Robinson Jr., all he had to do was sign the cup. Those are honorable mention names.
I hope he gets paid, man. I hope he gets paid.
For what? He a kick returner now.
Kick returner.
Kick returner, B-Rob. They got that boy moonlighting, doing whatever on Sundays and Mondays now.
That man said he's a kick returner now.
It appalls me that wasn't just some one-game experiment. Like, he was really running back kicks for the 49ers this year.
They said, look, we traded for this man. We're going to get some kind of usage out of him. You're going to do something, bro.
Maybe he'll break one to the 40.
That shit looks so stiff and trash, bro. I was like, and we was talking about Luke McCaffrey ain't got no wiggle or nothing. Look, give me Luke all day over there. That shit was nasty. Okay. Yikes.
So who do we want versus who are we gonna get?
Yep.
Hey, Ed, go ahead, jump out there first, Ed.
For the running back.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of the Wizards, they need to lose this game. They're down by 1.
Yeah, they wild.
With 7 minutes left, but we really need to lose. We really need to lose this game. For me, like you said, Rico, I think Rico Dowdle is realistic. I think Travis Etienne, you got to take a look at him because they said they're not going to franchise tag him. Same thing with Kenneth Walker. There was some interaction at the parade, the Super Bowl parade, between Kenneth Walker and the GM. I didn't read too much.
It's weird. It was weird. He was drunk. He was drunk out on his ass. Like, you could tell football is his life. Yep. That was the first time that man let loose in about 8 months. Like, he just been getting like. I cut him some slack, but that shit was awkward, right? It was really awkward. Like, bro, did you get them shit? But see, we don't understand because we ain't never had one of them parades. Remember Howard Roseman got hit in the face? Yeah. He was bleeding and shit. Like, weird shit happens at these parades, bro.
I want to experience it. I want the awkward moments. I want everything that comes with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it. We gotta remain.
Know, we're gonna see.
I don't know, Jim.
Hey, don't be telling me shit that don't be telling me we're gonna have shit that we not. I can't guarantee that shit, but our offspring will see it, you know.
Hey, we gonna get that, man. We gonna
Lil Rio gonna see that shit if I don't.
You know some Dr. Martin Luther King shit. I may not be there to see you get it. You might not make it to the mountaintop.
Nope. We'll be living that Dan Campbell meme for the rest of our lives until we get back. May have been our only chance.
That may have been our only chance.
That shit got to be the most relatable NFL meme in quite some time. But go ahead, finish, Ed. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. I like Javonte Williams. Like, the running back group has a lot of likable players.
It does.
Javonte Williams would be a good piece. Like I said, Rico Dowdle, Breece Hall, maybe somebody that, maybe a little, I don't know what our price range is going to be. That'd be a firework. Like I said, him. And Travis Etienne would be fireworks. Those would be the top two guys. Clearly Kenneth Walker. But I think the Seahawks it wouldn't be smart for the Seahawks to let him walk, especially the way he performed. And then also with Zach Charbonnet too. Like I think the Seahawks learned that, it probably is your best interest to give Kenneth Walker the bulk of the carries, even though it's good to give him a little break so he doesn't get, beat up throughout the season. But for me, yeah, I mean, the top guys would be Breece and Rico for me, Rico Dowdle realistically. But I do think Rachaad White is the guy that we end up with. I think that's the realistic one. Jaden clearly likes him, the history of Arizona State. Rachaad White is another guy out of Arizona State who's, I'm not going to say obsessed with Jaden Daniels, but they just love him. Like profile pictures, all kinds of stuff. Like they make a point to involve Jaden Daniels on social media. Same thing with Brandon Ayuk. And yeah, he would provide a punch out of the backfield as a receiving back. Like he had some really good years as a receiver back out of Tampa Bay. Then he had to share carries with Bucky Irvin. So he had to share carries. And here he would share carries too. So I think he would be a good complimentary back. He's clearly not an every down back at this point. But if you want that third down scat back that can change the pace a little bit, like Rachaad White had 900 rushing yards in a season before Bucky Irvin got there. So I think Rachaad White I think he's a better pickup than what people give him credit for. I'll say that. He's not a home run, but I think he's better than what we give him credit for. So I think the realistic option is Rachaad White. And then I wouldn't sleep on Kenneth Gainwell too. He's another guy. He's like middle tier. But he had a good year too. Like he had a good year as a receiving back, mainly as a receiver type of back. But I like Rico a lot and he hates the Cowboys. Like he had like 200 rushing with the Cowboys. Like he had some really good games this year.
Okay. I think the back that I want out of what's available, I'm just acting like Breece Hall is not a name that we're even going to talk about because we're not going after the top back on the market. Travis Etienne, I feel like would be the perfect. He's like balance of change of pace guy we could throw the ball to and split the carries with Bill. I think Bill's the guy though. Bill is the running back one for this team, and they're going to get a RB2 type person. I think Tyler Algier is the back that we end up with. Rachaad White, I'm pretty sure everyone thinks we're getting Rachaad White, and we probably are getting Rachaad White. I think it's going to be Tyler Algier, and he's going to be the same role he played in Atlanta. He's going to come in. He's going to kill it in short yardage. When he has to get more carries, he can handle it. He's a touchdown machine in the red zone, and he's going to do what he did for Bijan over there for Bill. I think Bill's going to be the running back one over here. So I would love to have Etienne. I think it's going to be Algier. It's probably going to be Rachaad White. But, yeah, I'll say Algier is the one that we signed.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, Rico.
With all of the like market values being close, I mean, my favorite would be Breece Hall, definitely. I love Kenneth Walker as well, but I feel like Breece Hall has done a better job of doing more with way less around him. Jets so bad they got quarterbacks fighting to do whatever they can to go back for another year of college rather than get drafted by them. So I mean, Breece Hall, of course, I know we're skipping over him, but I mean that's my main one. Like I want Breece Hall more than I want Kenneth.
Me too, bro.
Travis, man. But I agree, Rachaad White. I mean, because it's not just because he wants to come here. It's like an extra layer to that a lot of people may not think about, that because he wants to be here so bad, he'll probably take less money to be here than he would somewhere else. And I think he may even get to a point where the Commanders just can't refuse him. Like just how can you not take this experienced guy that is a good pass catcher, that's a decent pass blocker, and not add him to a running back room where right now Bill is the only guy under contract?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like his strengths are all of Bill's weaknesses right now, or perceived weaknesses.
Great point.
So I think they're looking to offset Bill. The one thing that Cliff used to always talk about was his ability without the ball. We know how talented he is with the ball. What can he do without the ball? And Rachaad White's strengths are without the ball right now, right? Or catching it out of the backfield or pass protection on third down. So I just see it as Rachaad White being that guy. If Cliff were still here, I think Kenneth Gainwell would have filled that Austin Eckler role beautifully. The only reason I say don't sleep on Kenneth Gainwell is because we still need somebody to return kickoffs too. We don't actively have anyone outside of Luke to do that.
Big Luke.
And so they still need another guy back there, and Gainwell could serve dual roles there. But it feels like Rachaad White and Chris Rodriguez. And then as much as I want to push Jeremy McNichols out the door, it still feels like he's going to be around, you know. I think, but Rodriguez being a restricted free agent, he's going to be back here along with Rachaad White and Bill. And I think that's your 3 running backs. And then I could see J-Mac just hanging around.
Bill's the guy, though.
Yes. In that running back room, he would be your first and second down running back. And then Rachaad White, you know, and they might hit us with the running back by committee shit where they'd say whoever's got the hot hand. And because I've seen games where Bucky Irvin, you know, was eating, but Rachaad White, if he would have got more touches, he could have had himself a game. You know what I mean? And he would have, and Bucky's struggling. Rachaad comes in, bust off an 18-yard run, and don't get the ball no more. You know what I mean? They could say, all right, you having a good start to this game, or Bill, you get this drive, Rachaad, you get this drive. And then if Rashaad's drive goes crazy, hey, we might have to run that back again. You know what I mean? But yes, it feels like Bill is going to be the feature back here. The problem with the fan base I'm trying to convey to them is I don't see our general manager spending big free agent dollars on a running back.
He's not.
That's just not a position I think he values in that way. Yep. So,
what do we think? What do we think Rachaad White's going to get in the open market for a team he wants to play for?
So Spot Track, just to let you know, has them at $7.6 million a year. I think we'll get them for less than that.
I'm about to say,
I think
it's going to be
definitely less for that.
Yeah. I think you can get Rachaad White for $6 million a year. So 2 years, 12. So I've seen here in Washington 2 years, 7, 2 years, 8. That feels a bit disrespectful. Like 2 years for 7, 3.5. That's Austin Eckler money.
Hey,
right?
2 years, 11 million incentives to get him up to about 13 and a half. Let's go.
That sounds perfect.
Perfect.
Right?
Let's play ball. Let's play ball.
That's perfect right there.
Come play with your guy, bro.
All right. So we are off to the receiver position. This is where
before we get to the fun position, because receivers will be fun.
Yep.
I've seen people throwing out, since Blau's the guy, Washington potentially somehow acquiring David Montgomery. Would anybody be for that? I don't know how people keep throwing us in trade conversations about trading for anything with the draft capital that we have right now. But would y'all be interested in bringing in the Knuckles to our low budget Sonic?
It's like, what is this trade? Because I saw the same thing that you saw. I'm like, but for what though?
So they've backed themselves into a corner.
So we're throwing a 7th. We talk about 7th pick swap or some shit like that.
Yeah, they backed themselves into a corner.
6th round pick.
Because Dan Campbell already came out and said he deserves to go somewhere where he can play. Like we got one of them ones at running back. Like we saw it last year. David Montgomery couldn't get on the field, bro.
Hey, Montgomery and Bill kind of fire. I don't know what we would have to get to him, but I would like that running back room.
He would have to be released. He would have to be released to get him here. Like if it revolves around a draft pick, we got 6 picks. And I don't care how bad of a draft everyone keeps telling me this is, it's still young, cheap, players. Like you cannot keep giving away draft picks if you want to build this roster the right way. They're not trading anything. I don't care if it's a 7th round pick. They need their 7th round pick. So he'd have to get released.
If he's released, I would love that dynamic. You could give me, I don't care who the 3rd one is. I like the Bill in Montgomery.
Yeah, no, he only
that would be insane.
Only question about him, I think, is age, but Sign me up for David Montgomery.
I mean, imagine him behind it. This offensive line had Chris Rodriguez averaging over 4 yards a carry. Like, imagine what David Montgomery could do with that.
And on the red zone and like on the goal line, like that's automatic. Especially with Jaden with the read option, like possibility. Oh my god.
Under center play action, David Montgomery, you gotta bite. You have to bite.
Yeah, that's an interesting dynamic if he gets released. I don't know if they're going to release him or not. Somebody probably will be interested enough to give them a late round draft choice, right?
Yeah,
I would think.
Oh yeah, if B-Rob got a 6, then Montgomery should get something for sure.
Yeah. Wide receiver. I've got 16 names. That is a really good point.
Let's have fun. This is
16 names. Let me give you the honorable mentions first, because if you're honorable mention, it means you're not going to be here, but you're still a notable enough name, right? So some notable names: George Pickens, Rashid Shaheed, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Brandon Cooks.
Someone linked us to Evans today.
That's a jersey swap.
That's
jersey swap.
That's nasty.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all.
You don't have to be against it. It's just not happening. Like, he wants to win a Super Bowl. There's no way in hell he's coming here. You remember when DeAndre Hopkins was asked about coming to Washington and how he treated us? I'm like, first of all, we don't even want your ass.
Hey,
like,
remember last year when we were talking about people coming to chase titles here? We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that no more.
Y'all remember that?
Not this year. Not this year.
Not this year. That's out the window, bro. We back to where we were. We back to square one. Like, we gotta convince people to come here off the strength of Jaden, right? And the love for Dan Quinn's ability to build culture, right?
We got 5 in brotherhood.
Oh, look, that's it. That's the recipe right there. That's the recipe, right?
5 in brotherhood, 5 in camaraderie,
5 in brotherhood,
we got 5 in vibes.
We got a sports car and vibes.
That's how we selling them, man. That's how we selling them right there. So, all the young boys love Jaden, bro. Like, every year. Remember last year it was Tet who was like, I want to play with Jaden. And he picked Jaden over like every quarterback in the league. This year, Jeremiah Love, he's like, who's the coolest dude you met here? And he was like, I met Jaden Daniels. I'm going to stick with Jaden Daniels. You know, like, all of them.
It was Tet and Luther Burden.
That's right. Luther Burden. That's right. Like, we wouldn't have any problems getting the young boys to come here. It's these veterans that's been in the league. They're not starstruck. They're not awestruck by Jaden Daniels. So and your boy Ed Jahan Dotson also available in free agency this year. Yeah. Got him a Super Bowl chip.
Sam Howell and Jahan Dotson.
There you go. Run it back. Run it back.
2023 Commanders reunite.
I mean, it was Cliff the one that hated Jahan Dotson. Cliff not here no more, man. Maybe he don't got blocked no more.
Jawan Jennings, 28.6. Alec Pierce, 25.8. Wandale Robinson, 25.1. Debo Samuel, 30.1. Tyreek Hill, 31.9. Romeo Dubs, 25.8. Tyquan Thornton, 25.5. De'Ami Brown, 26.6 or 26.2, excuse me.
Mr. Healthy Scratch himself.
Mr. Healthy Scratch. Grass ain't always greener on the other side, De'Ami Brown. Marquise, speaking of Brown, Hollywood Brown, 28.7. Christian Kirk, 29.2. Jalen Naylor, 26.9. Jalen Tolbert, 26.9. Traylon Burks, 25.8. Kendrick Bourne, 30.5. Tutu Atwell, 26.3. And our old friend, Olamide Zaccheaus, 28.5. 16 names. Rico, start us off. The guy you think they're going to sign, because they're going to sign one of these dudes.
Yeah.
And the guy that you would sign.
And multiple, if you think multiple.
Yep. And multiple. And you can talk about 2 or 3 guys if that floats your boat. Because I definitely got about 3 dudes here. For sure.
It's pretty tough. Now, the guy I want the most, Alec Pierce, but we've already discussed that's not going to happen. But I just feel like his exact skill set Now, granted, that feels like that's about the only thing he can do, but he can do it so well. Arguably the best in the NFL right now. And Jaden with the deep ball he could throw, that would be such a perfect compliment. Terry can eat underneath all he wants. And then we're trying to do under center play action bootlegs with Jaden. Having arguably the best deep threat in football would be amazing. His right now Spot Track has him at like a little over 20 million a year. That GM simulator thing had him like 30 a year, and I'm seeing all kinds of numbers being thrown around. So that would be my favorite if that's if he's not asking for that insane price.
Mm-hmm.
But I think more realistic is definitely like a Romeo Dobbs type of guy. I mean, even Juwan Jennings doesn't feel that realistic because I think he's gonna have a big market out there for him.
That's AP's due. I feel like Jennings is I feel like AP gonna be shooting for his guy.
Yeah, and especially with Ayuk, of course, leaving San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And Juwan Jennings, I think the market is going to be so competitive for him. I think he'll leave. I think the 49ers are going to end up with Debo, to be completely honest, just off of they need somebody in there. But yeah, I think Romeo Doubs is the guy they land on. I wouldn't be too excited, but that would be nice. I hope, because I feel like some people are talking about Romeo Doubs on Twitter like he's like this elite wide receiver too. He's better than what we had last year, pure receiver wise, like excluding Debo as a weapon. But I don't think he's just this insane receiver that's going to take this offense like a super another level. But I think it would be a solid signing though. And of course, bring back Treylon Burks for super cheap.
I think he has a chance to be an elite too.
I think Dobbs is going to get more money than most of us expect, and that's why I don't think we're going to sign him. I would love that. I think Dobbs could be, if Terry finna get the targets that Blau talking about, I think Dobbs would be like the perfect compliment.
Yeah. The only thing I struggle with Dobbs is if you got a Guardian cap on, bro, we got issues. Like I told y'all, I'm always leery of dudes.
Bring the Guardian cap, bro.
A Guardian cap king could come here and absolutely be a dog ass too, for sure. So here's kind of the way I see it. Juwan Jennings, because Alec Pierce is going to be snatched off this market, I believe Rio nailed it. They're going to swap out Pierce or Marvin Pittman Jr. for Pierce. So I think that makes Michael Pittman Jr. a viable option here. But Jennings' number skyrockets because after Alec Pierce, I think Jennings is seen as the next best option. Now, depending on who you ask, I love Wan'Dale Robinson. We haven't had a real slot for Jaden since he got here. Like Jamison Crowder, cool, right? Olamide Zaccheaus, cool. But a guy that can win in the slot like Wan'Dale Robinson can,
that would be great.
I would love to add a guy like that here. But he could be a guy that is highly sought after and coveted. Dobbs, definitely. But I think Juwan Jennings is the next guy. And if that number gets pushed up, because this is the problem with free agency, it's supply and demand. And there's not a lot of supply. And there's a ton of demand at receiver. And there's teams with a bunch of money to spend. The Raiders need receiver help. So do the Titans. And they're not afraid to spend the money. And so all of a sudden, a guy like Juwan Jennings, who he probably should be somewhere in that 15 to 18 range, like millions of dollars per year, AAV, he's going to mess around and make $22, $23 million a year.
That's literally where his Spot Track has him at right now, 22.6. You like right on it.
And that's crazy. Juwan Jennings is not worth a 3-year, $66 million deal, bro.
I don't think he's got.
And somebody's going to give it to him. What do you say?
I don't think he has 1,000-yard receiving season yet under his belt.
And he's almost 30, bro. He's about to before the season starts, he'll be 29. Like that's insane. But I think so. The guy that I like. And I think the team is going to sign. Now, if I had my choice, Romeo Dubs would be the guy. If you could tell me he could stay healthy, and Wandale Robinson is another one. But I think we all feel like Traylon Burks is back here. I don't think we need to really discuss that. He's a part of this roster without actually being a part of the roster yet. I think two guys stand out to me. Jalen Naylor.
Yep, that's where I was going to. Yep, that's
Jalen Naylor, bro. Speedy Naylor is a hooper, bro. Yeah. And these fans don't know about him.
We're signing
because I think Durante Jones is going to be the reason he ends up here. Because Durante Jones has spent his entire career in Minnesota with Jalen Naylor. Every year Naylor was in Minnesota, so was Durante Jones. He's seen him grow into the receiver that he's become. And much like Isaiah Likely, I think Speedy Naylor is ready to jump out on his own and become his own wide receiver. And he's learned so much from Justin Jefferson. And I watched this guy cook teams last year, including the Cowboys on a Sunday night. We watched him get his shit off.
Yep.
And he's super talented, man. And the other guy is Tyquan Thornton. We keep talking about needing speed. There are very few receivers in the league faster than Tyquan Thornton. And I can tell you this, I watched every Chiefs game last year. This man was getting behind defenses, and Mahomes was missing this man every time. If you're talking about stretching the field vertically and you're looking to get deep in terms of throwing the football, find me a guy that's cooking DBs at the rate of a Tyquan Thornton that ain't Alec Pierce. I'm telling you right now, Mahomes ain't thrown the deep ball well in about 5-6 years.
He has not.
If he was hitting the deep ball last year, Tyquan Thornton would have had over 500-600 yards. I don't know how many he had on the season, but I just think about the Eagles game. He got behind their defense like 3 times in a row, and Mahomes missed him, I think, 2 out of those 3 times. And so Tyquan Thornton, to me, is a better version of De'Ami Brown. If you're considering bringing De'Ami Brown back, you just might as well get Tyquan Thornton, and it's not going to cost you a whole hell of a lot.
Give me Tyquan Thornton, and he's way faster.
Wait, 4.21 or 4.28 or something.
De'Ami was never 40-time fast. He just
was just
had
vertical
deep credibility.
He's 4.44, right? De'Ami,
and we've seen that before.
4.44,
I'd rather see the unknown than what we've had before.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, and I've always been a Tutu Atwell guy, but I wanted Tutu Atwell on this roster last year. I think he would have fit Cliff's offense a lot better than what we about to do. So those are my guys. Jalen Naylor, Tyquan Thornton, Wandale Robinson. Those are my guys. I think they're going to sign Jalen Naylor. That's the guy they're going to sign in free agents. Mm-hmm. I'm convinced of it.
I think they're going to sign Jalen Naylor and Ayuk. I think those are your 2 wide receiver signings. And Ayuk's, the money is going to be super low. I think we're not going to be breaking the bank for the combination of Brandon Ayuk and Jalen Naylor. I think those are the ones that we sign. I would go get Romeo Doubs to be the 2 who I think could be a very 2 behind a highly targeted Terry. And I would go get a professional ass slot receiver like Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk is the receiver. I don't know if people remember this. He's the one that broke the market for wide receivers a few years ago. He's going to be cheap this offseason. I think he's going to have to. This is restitution for the league. It's going to be for the low. You've seen what he's capable of when Houston needed him to step up this year. That is a professional ass sit receiver. He would eat in this offense. I need separators for Jaden Daniels. I think Romeo Doubs and Christian Kirk would be a very good separating duo to add to Terry McLaurin. But I think what we're going to get is whatever's left of Brandon Ayuk and Jalen Naylor. I think he could be a very fun signing, and his best football is definitely ahead of him. We don't have 9 throwing the football to him here. I think Jaden can find a guy. Every Vikings fan that I've seen talk about Naylor, they say he's always open. We need some of that here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been telling people about Jalen Naylor. I had a dude say, if they put together this receiving core, you said our shit gonna be trash again. I said, okay, guy. What about you, Ed?
Yeah, Romeo Dubs is the top of the list. Realistically, at top of the list. I do like Wandale Robinson. Like when you watch the NFC East, because we see them the most. When you see guys play well against the team that you root for, you're just like, man, I would like to have that on our team. And he's got it gets open pretty quick. Like I forgot he was a second round pick. So they did spend even though that regime, like a lot of the guys that were there that picked Wandale are not there in that front office or coaching staff. And Wandale had a 1,000-yard season. Like when Malik Neighbors went out, he stepped up big time. He had a good season. He had a good year. When Jameis Winston came in there, he had a couple big games. So Wandale as a number 2 would be great. And I don't think he's going to get a lot on the market. He's going to get a good amount, probably like way more than, I say more than 13 mil for sure. But I don't think he'll get more than that because he's had some good years, but he hasn't like consistently had like 800 yards or 1,000 yards. But he would be a good get, especially to steal from the NFC East. So I like him a lot. It is what it is with Tyreek Hill. I'm not saying I want him, but if it is a low budget prove it deal, I think it's something you do have to consider. I know it's a catastrophic injury. I know there's like 10 million domestic cases he's got going on. He broke his leg.
He's impregnated all of Florida twice over.
There's so many things that you can say. There's 10 million reasons why you can say no to Tyreek Hill.
But he's still Tyreek Hill.
I was just about to say he is still Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
I'm not banging the table to get him. And he's not going to be ready week 1. It's going to be similar to Sam Cosmi where he's coming back like week 4, maybe week 5 or something like that. But Jaden would get the best out of Reek, and he would be clearly a way better quarterback than Tua for Tyreek Hill. So it's something that you got to think about. It's not going to happen, but he is a free agent. If you want to go low budget style, Nick Westbrook-Akina was released by the Dolphins.
Ed, stop.
Oh, here we go.
Westbrook-Akina.
He is a free agent, so you do have to acknowledge that. Just put that in there for real.
No, we don't.
Hey, that sounds like the Adam Peters School of Business right there. That sounds like
we don't talk about him just like we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Westbrook-Akina, bro.
Right. And then more on the realistic Adam Peters kind of guys, like De'Ami Brown is a realistic option. That definitely could happen. I would not rule that out. Their playoff De'Ami, that did happen.
Mm-hmm. Our fans talk about De'Ami Brown like he's the
folklore.
Yeah. Urban legend.
The perfect way.
Urban legend, bro. Jack and the Beanstalk when they talk about this.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, you had to be there.
I think for De'Ami's sake too, like he wouldn't have got that $10 million deal if it wasn't for Jaden Daniels. He got way overpaid.
Shout out to playoff De'Ami because he just stole from the Jags this year.
He definitely did. Yeah, healthy scratch in the playoffs. I mean, you got Parker Washington surpassed him. So many guys on that wide receiver report.
And Parker Washington is a hooper, bro.
They saw so much out of De'Ami that Parker Washington got upgraded and they traded for Jacoby Myers and they phased him off that football team.
Yeah. And Travis Hunter got hurt. So it was like De'Ami.
They still needed him, right? Travis Hunter got hurt, and they was like, yeah, nah, we good.
Yeah, we see it.
We still good.
We good.
Enjoy the money in Jacksonville.
Yeah, and then Olamide Zaccheaus, that's another guy that I wouldn't mind. He's going to be cheap too. Like both, you could bargain bin shop those guys. You could bargain bin contract those guys. Olamide had a 1 year, like $2 million deal with the Bears. It wasn't much. And then De'Ami is definitely going to be – De'Ami's going to be thankful to be in the league, honestly, after that.
He getting league minimum.
Yeah, he's almost on a route to the XFL, UFL if he has another season like that, like he had last year. And then other guys –
year in his career.
Basically, yeah, because he's barely gotten like 200 yards in his career. But other guys, another Chief, I know Hollywood Brown is super inconsistent, but you can't deny the speed. Just like Tyquan Thornton, he's another guy. He's still under 30, so he's still relatively kind of young. And then other guys, other than that, I'm thinking about some other low-key guys. But yeah, for me, the top of the list is Romeo Dubs, Wandale, and then the realistic guys are Jalen Naylor is a good pickup too. All the points that you guys said, like as far as being behind Justin Jefferson and behind Jordan Addison, he might actually get, if he does stay with the Vikings, he may get a larger role because I think they're fed up with Jordan Addison. He had another court incident as well where he was arrested, so they might want to move on from him. But yeah, no, I think Jalen Naylor would be a good pickup. I think Jaden would be able to unlock him too. And then of course I'll throw in Kendrick Bourne. Do they try to get him this time where you got to compete with some other teams, but Kendrick Bourne's another bargain bin shopping kind of guy where I feel like you can do like a 1 year, $3 million for $4 million deal.
And even to the point of Olamide Zaccheaus, like I hope we don't get back to this point, but last year, man, Olamide would have been very helpful to where the point we reached in the receiver room. So, I mean, of course, if we end up getting him, he's not your wide receiver 2, he's not even your wide receiver 3, but hey, as like a back end receiver that might be the 6th guy to make the roster, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, Chris Moore makes Olamide look like Randy Moss, Chris Carter,
Simo.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah, he makes Olamide. He is like a Hall of Famer.
Big Simo. Can't make it without a
Boo that man.
That guy stinks.
Hey, if we get to the point where OZ is like a major player on that team, we're in trouble.
Yep,
we're in a lot.
Yeah, we
of
are.
trouble.
We are for sure.
He was last year. I mean, he had some good years. He had some good games for his last year.
That was year 1, Jaden. That was okay. We're in year 3 now. We can't be walking around with the same stuff. Like we can't run Diami and Olamide Zaccheaus back in.
We're a grown man offense now. Like we can't be doing that shit.
Oh yeah. No, they're playing C. They're not playing B. They're playing C. If you strike out on Alec Pierce, Dubs, all those guys, if you strike out, then they're clearly. I'll say Plan D.
I'm about to say.
I would do a 1 year deal with OZ anyway, just so you don't have, so he can replace Chris Moore, so he can make that 6th receiver spot. I would take him as the 6th receiver.
Tight end. I've said this already. If we don't come away with one of the tight ends, I have 6 tight ends highlighted. It's 12 total. If we don't come away with one of these tight ends that I've highlighted, I'm going to be very disappointed, maybe even mad, because I think of all the positions in free agency, the one you need the most on offense is tight end.
And tight end's affordable. That's not crazy money.
Very much so.
I would even say that, like, I feel like this is the only of the position groups that, like, the guy we want and the guy we think we'll get are like the same person.
Yeah.
More than any other position on offense for sure.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. Jaden needs a tight end. He's proven that over the first 2 years of his career. And to me, if you have a go-to receiver, a really good tight end, and a strong run game, you can do a lot offensively. So I really think the tight end is the missing piece for us right now. If you told me I could only have one elite item on offense in free agency, I'd say
that's it.
The tight end.
That's the
I would
charity
tight end as well. Yeah.
Same.
All right, so these are the 12 names. Kyle Pitts. First of all, honorable mentions, notable names. Travis Kelce, Dallas Goedert, Tyler Higbee, Darren Waller are your notable names. Okay. Kyle Pitts, 25.3. David Njoku, 29.6. Isaiah Likely, 25.8. Chig Okonkwo, 26.4. Cade Otton, 26.8. Tyler Conklin, Rio's guy, 30.5. Noah Fant, I can't believe he's not 30. 28.2.
Yeah, he's an old 28.
Super old. Kylan Granson, 27.8. Stone Smart, 27.3. Greg Dulcich, 25.8. Jake Tonjes, 26.6, but he's a restricted free agent. So is Ed's boy, Tyree Jackson, at 28.2.
How the hell he make this list? Get him the hell off this list.
Don't forget Lawrence Cajun.
Because he's going to end up back on this roster. That's why.
Hey, Lawrence Cajun on the defenders.
No, he's got a reserve future, I believe. I'm not. I got it. I'm pretty sure he got a reserve future.
Yeah. Tyree Jackson is absolutely going to end up back on this roster. Watch what I say. Yes. They're going to bring him to camp to the 90 man.
We don't want him on the roster. Yeah,
no, he won't. He will end up on the 90 man. Is what I'm talking about.
Him and Cole Turner.
I thought I saw Cole Turner on the Titans.
Yeah, he did get signed by somebody.
Yeah. Okay.
So they don't need Chig Okonkwo. Yay!
Good one.
Oh, 6'5", 6'6" Cole Turner.
Rio, start us off. Tight end.
Okay. I mean, I would love for us to really shoot for it because having a Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Likely, Chig Okonkwo type weapon, like not just a tight end that can catch the ball, a tight end that can do shit with the ball in their hands. Like I'm watching our fan base and the shit drives me crazy. Man, Pitts not even like that. Guess what, guys? We didn't take Pitts in the top 5, so that shit don't matter to us. You're talking about a tight end that's went for 1,000 yards as a rookie, just had 1,000-yard type season, 8 touchdowns this year. Y'all don't want that on our football team. Oh, we don't even know what Ben Sinnott is. You know what Ben Sinnott is not? He's not Kyle Pitts. He's not Isaiah Likely. He's not Chikozie Okonkwo. He's not Cade Otton. He's none of the above. Now that we're running a grown-up offense, we're going to be putting Jaden under center for all the fans that have been crying about that. You know, we're going to have in the offense now, I formation. Ben Sinnott can be what he is, his natural habitat. Go put your finger in the dirt and go get in front of Bill in the backfield and run I formation. Y'all told me Ben Sinnott is Kyle Juszczyk. Go show me. You're a fullback, brother. Get out of the tight end room and let John Bates and Colson Yankov and whatever tight end we sign. The tight end I want, you can give me any of the first 6 names Lou said. You can give me Otton. You can give me Kyle Pitts. You can give me Likely. You can give me – I'll take David Njoku as well on that list. The tight end that we're going to sign – until I'm proven otherwise.
hey, Rio, don't make us do it. Don't make us do it. We go out the charge.
Okay, I'll give y'all a different name. We're going back to a former Eagle that's not necessarily in his prime. We're going to sign Dallas Goedert.
Oh no. I put him on the honorable mention list.
We're
not doing this. We're not going old again.
We're going to sign. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to stick with it. We're signing Tyler Conklin to be our tight end.
Beat the Chargers. Tyler Conklin and Rio got to beat the Chargers.
I'm saying this mostly because I don't want this shit to happen. I'm trying to reverse psych that shit. It's going to be Tyler Conklin. I want one of those guys. I want Likely. Why can't we get Isaiah Likely? He hasn't popped off yet. For those that complain about Kyle Pitts has produced like a top 5 to 7 tight end in the NFL already. Likely hasn't done that shit yet. He's looking to flourish. Why can't we go get a guy like that? Why can't we go get Chig Okonkwo? He played for Maryland, man. We know what he's capable of. Jaden's better than Cam Ward. But I think we go get or Cade Otton, which I don't think the Bucs should even let him go.
No, I don't think they will.
Yep. But I think we end up with a Tyler Conklin type as our tight end here. And I think we're going to play Ben Sinnott more tight end than I would like. So that's where I think we go.
I think who I want we're going to get. I know there's a lot of smoke and we try to stay away from the smoke when it comes to things like this. But I think Isaiah Likely is actually pretty realistic. And then, of course, with the lack of production, especially this last year with only 1 touchdown, only like 300-something receiving yards, you're banking on a lot of potential. But I think that this offense could realize that potential more notably than anything else. Jaden Daniels. Now, I love Lamar. And, of course, I love my Georgia dog, Todd Monken. But I think what David Blau and Jaden Daniels are about to cook up, especially with Terry McLaurin taking away so much defensive attention on top of whoever we end up getting at receiver, I think Isaiah Likely actually makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm not assuming he's going to come in here and be what Jordan Reed used to be for us. But I think at the very least, he'll be better than what we were getting at, especially after Zach Ertz got hurt. Anything we got from the tight end room, I think it's going to be somewhere in between. I think he will emerge as a really good receiving tight end. And we've already seen, there were like reports coming out that like the one thing we've heard coming from this organization so far is that they plan on going receiving veteran tight end in free agency. Like that's one of the only things we've heard. Like that's something they're really targeting. Because even if you think about it, if you're looking at even if we don't do this in free agency, draft doesn't have a lot of options. Now there's some sleepers like maybe like an Oscar Delp later, but unless you trade back, you're not getting Kenyon Sadiq in the first round, especially not 7 overall. But if you trade back too far, he's not going to be there. And then after that, there's a pretty steep drop off as far as like dependable talent. Again, there's a lot of ceilings out there like Oscar Delp, but we need a guy that we know can come in. With Zach Ertz hurt, you need a guy that you know week 1 is going to be a really dependable receiving tight end for you. I think Isaiah Likely, even with the lack of production last year, presents more of a floor than any draft pick. I think Isaiah Likely's, I think they're going to lose point. I think they're going to go pretty big on tight end.
Yeah, no, Likely would be a great get. There's a lot of guys. I mean, I think the tight end class is pretty good. Kate Otten. I like Noah Fant low key from the Bengals. He had a couple big years there. But I think David Njoku is the guy that they end up with. That's the guy that I bet on. He has missed some games, but he's been relatively healthy. And then of course he said he's not. He already announced on Instagram that he's not coming back to the Browns. He had to share snaps with Harold Fannin with the Browns, but he's a reliable target. He gives you yak. We know he's a superb athlete. Had a super high RAS score coming out of college and whatnot. He was a highly touted guy coming out of college. So I think realistically he would be the get there. But yeah, no, I mean, and then another low key guy that I do like as a tight, I wouldn't mind signing 2 tight ends. So if you want to go the bargain bin after you get your main tight end, I do like Daniel Bellinger from the Giants. I think he would be a good number 2 receiving option. I think he's a better receiving option than Ben Sinnott and John Bates. We know what his role is, so it doesn't matter. John Bates can have 0 catches, and we're fine with what he does because we know his role. And then Mo Alley Cox, and then Jelani Woods. He went to University of Virginia. He's 6'7", and he had a year where he had 300 receiving yards. So I think he's another bargain bin tight end number 2 receiving option if you want to bring that in. But my guy that I feel like we're going to sign is David Njoku. He's 29, so he's still under 30. He's close to 30. He's been in the league for 8 years, which is crazy to think about. He's been in the NFL for a little while here, but he will be 30 when the season starts. But he's on a younger side of 30, and he still has his athleticism to him. Like it's not like he's slowed down at all.
And tight end draft class is fire too.
Yeah, I seen a dude that was eating at the Senior Bowl as a potential 7th round option, but I feel like our tight end room is pretty much set. They literally just have the number 1 tight end role open.
Mm-hmm.
John Bates is all-time. You know, I used to have all-time quarterback where I had an odd number of people outside to play football. John Bates is all-time TE2, right? Like, he doesn't move. You know, if the tight end 1 gets hurt, Bates stays at 2. Somebody else got to jump to TE1. Bates is always TE2. I feel like we know what, and I think they're acknowledging by saying we're going to get a veteran tight end that can catch. They're acknowledging that our guy that they drafted in the 2nd round, Ben Sinnott, is TE3. And I still think they really like the undrafted UCLA tight end.
Colson Yankov.
Yeah. So
he was getting more targets than Ben Sinnott a couple of games. So yeah, they at least they like him more than Ben Sinnott.
They love him on special teams. They, he's a former Bruin. You always, that means something to Adam Peters. So I think they got their 4 tight ends once they add this 1 veteran into the mix. And they know they need a tight end. My highlighted guys were Kyle Pitts. Not going to happen. I think he's going back to Atlanta. I think they're going to franchise tag him.
Somebody paying him.
So if he somehow gets out of Atlanta, like if they don't franchise tag him, you think the Titans aren't? They just Chigakonkwo is available. You don't think they're going to replace Okonkwo with somebody like Kyle Pitts? You're right. All that money the Titans have? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gone, bro.
They don't got no reason to be bashful.
Pitts is highlighted. Isaiah Likely is highlighted. Chiga Okonkwo is highlighted. Cade Otton is highlighted. Greg Dulcich had a really good year in Miami this past year, man. And his biggest thing is staying healthy. He's never played in more than 10 games in a season, but last year he almost set career highs across the board. He played really well, and I think if he could just stay healthy, he's another guy that it makes a ton of sense if you're going on the low end, right? He's all the way at the bottom, low end. I'd even take Jake Tonjes over him. But problem with Jake Tonjes is he's a restricted free agent.
Yeah.
And the 49ers are not letting him get out of their building. All right. They will put a second round tender on him so fast.
Yeah,
ain't nobody giving up a
Kittle not
pick.
playing, he hoops for them.
And Kittle is out for the foreseeable future. Right. So
they need him.
They need him. And there's no way Jake Tonjes is going anywhere. So
that's how the Ravens felt like that Charlie Kolar kid. They really like him. I saw an article like we should let Isaiah Likely go and keep Charlie Kolar. And of course, you know, I mean, Pro Football Focus is Pro Football Focus, but he technically graded the highest out of their 3 tight ends and things like that. So yeah, there's just certain guys, you know, teams are kind of keeping on the hush, like this is the guy we really care about, and certain guys may walk because of it.
Likely is the target for me, and that's the guy I expect here.
Feels easy, bro. You don't even got to move far.
Yeah, right down 95, bro. I just feel like he's the guy, and I think they understand the upside with him. He's the perfect type of player. If you're looking to have a guy grow with Jaden, this is it right here.
Young as hell, bro. Like, come on, it's easy. Yeah. That's an easy, and I don't think he breaks the bank like Pitts is going to.
Right, right. I could see Njoku ending up here. I wouldn't be mad. It wouldn't move the needle for me.
It wouldn't.
As much as a likely a Okonkwo or even a Cade Otton would for me. So Njoku's an athlete, but I wanted Njoku the first time he was available.
Yep.
3 years ago.
He feels like an old 29 for me.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely does. I'm really good on David Njoku.
And I remember earlier in his career, there was a lot of injuries tied to the name David Njoku.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, he's a full 4 years older than Kyle Pitts. Like that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Likely what, 26?
No, likely he's gonna be, but I mean,
so he's 25 when we signed him.
He turns 26 in April, I believe.
Yeah, he's 25.8. So Njoku's 29.6. He's literally almost 4 years older than him.
Please, I want AP to major this offseason and guys coming off that rookie contract, man. Like I need some of that here. Ascending players.
Yep. That's Isaiah Likely. Yep. That's
Isaiah Likely is the pick, man. Go get him.
Jalen Naylor. Yeah, man. Like go get these young boys, man. That's Tyquan Thornton at 25.5.
Dobbs too.
Dobbs is another one, 25.8 years of age. Yeah,
like some of that, some young.
That's the move this offseason. And I think he understands that.
Yep.
Last bit, and we won't spend too much time here. Offensive lineman. I don't know if you guys have any ideas here. There's just a couple of questions about the offensive line. Chris Paul obviously is the elephant in the room.
Guard.
Is he going to be brought back? Andrew Wiley was your quote-unquote swing tackle last year, but he could also play both guards positions. He's a free agent. And then we technically don't have a swing tackle. So to me, I think they brought in Lucas Niang last year to try and see if they could develop him into a possible swing tackle of the future. Then he got hurt. They don't actually have that guy. And if Coleman is to go back to guard, assuming that he's going to get a chance to compete with Chris Paul, assuming that Chris Paul is brought back, then we don't actually have a swing tackle on the roster. All of the swing tackles that we had, Trent Scott, George Fant, and Andrew Wiley are all free agents. So I think you have to do something there. And then guard, right? If you still have Nick Allegretti on the roster, I think they like the Tim McKay guy, right? So we'll see if they do anything. I feel like they're going to do something cheap at guard and something cheap at tackle. I got Yash Nyman as a swing tackle that they could target, and Spencer Burford as a cheap guard.
Who are these niggas?
Bro, I'm looking at this list, bro.
It's
This
nasty,
offensive
bro.
line free agency is
It's nasty.
bad,
It's
bro.
nasty.
That's why I think Chris Paul is probably going to leave. First of all, I don't think he fits a West Coast offense as well as, especially zone run scheme, as well as he fit the gap run scheme under Cliff Kingsbury. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know who
I'm
these people
looking,
that
bro.
Luke just named, bro.
David Edwards, and then you go down to Ed Ingram and 35-year-old Joel Bitonio. Like, nah, bro. Chris Paul's somebody gonna give Chris Paul some money.
Josh Nyman was in Green Bay for the first 4 years of his career. Played really well when he had to at both tackle positions. Then he went to Carolina. I wanted Josh Nyman 2 years ago when he went to Carolina.
You're being rewinded when you say his name. You know?
Josh, yes, I know. Josh Nyman.
That frozen Disney ass name. That's not a real person. That's not a real person.
He absolutely sound like the cousin of the snowman, bro.
Man,
And Spencer
hey, shouts
Burford.
out to you, Lou, for doing this research, bro. I say, Lou, hey, man, you a real one, bro.
That Viking ass name.
Definitely a Vinland Saga character for sure, bro. I don't like this.
What the League of Legends ass name?
Hey, that man called him a Viking. He said Viking ass name. It do sound like a damn Viking. Hey, go
I'm
ahead.
getting
Man.
this lick back in 2026. Brandon Coleman about to start at left guard for us next year.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
He fits
Let's
better
go
fit.
offense.
Yep.
Yeah,
He fits so well.
Yeah. I think Chris Paul has a strong chance to win. So.
Thumbs revenge.
It sucks we couldn't trade him because, like, he's gone. Chris Paul gone. Somebody gonna give him some money. We're not about to
think
bring
so?
him here to be a backup.
You
I
think
don't
so?
think we're gonna be able to pay him enough to keep him as a backup. Because I think he played so well for us last year. And I agree with y'all. Brandon Coleman's gonna start.
Yeah, I think we're gonna bring Chris Paul back. I think he still may be under the radar a little bit. I still think he's not gonna price out. I think he'll get no more than like 5. Looking at a lot of the projected market for guys but the guard spot, there's not a lot of talent there. Like Lou said, a bunch of names we don't know. Like Evan Neal is a top rated guard because he transitioned to guard, someone like Eric Flowers back in the day. But yeah, it's just not a lot of big name guards or a lot of a big market for guards out there right now. But I think they make it a point to bring Chris Paul back.
What was dude's name again, Lou?
Which one? Josh Nyman?
You're definitely being rewinded, bro. You're definitely being rewinded as soon as you start saying his name. That is
Spencer Burford and Josh Nyman are the two guys that I've come up with as options.
you
here.
a real boy. You went digging. I respect it, bro. You put in work.
Hey, that Louie Tee Network research and development team.
Insane.
Good job, guys. Good job.
You put in some
Crack
work
staff.
behind the scenes on this one, man.
Crack staff got
He
it.
casting for the role of white northerner. Josh Nyman. Nyman. Guten Tag.
V Gates.
Sounds like someone who yodels.
Ricola.
Nah, that was hilarious.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Josh Nyman, man. So that's the offensive side of football. That was fun. We got another fun exercise for y'all when we come back from this break that we about to take. Get a word from one of our sponsors. Come back on the other side, and we got to have some fun with this one.
Big sleeper.
Sleeper is the best way to experience and connect over sports together. It's a one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat in the games in real time with other users, get the fastest scores, blazing fast news and alerts right at your fingertips. Play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. So enjoy sports the way they were meant to, together. Download the #1 sports app today. Shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this stream. If you haven't already done so, hit the Sleeper app up. The link is in the description of this video. Sleeper has been killing it, man. They have had so many opportunities for you to win money. 100% boost on the NBA tonight as the league is back in full effect after the All-Star break. They had 100% boost on college basketball yesterday. Another 50% boost today on just having 3 or more picks, and that's on the player side. They also have a brand new feature here where you can actually pick team winners. They have team picks now. It's a pretty dope feature. You can pick a team to win the game. And I know the NFL is over, but the NBA is hitting full stride now. Same with college basketball. And so the team picks are very, very interesting and a lot of fun. So hit up Sleeper, use our promo code Kings25 to get you 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. Kings25 on the Sleeper app. Big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this stream.
It's time to pull that tweet up, Lou.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Let's roll that beautiful footage.
This is why you love the off seasons for shit like this, bro.
This is wild. So
I say, can you zoom in a little bit so there's
let me
no spoilers later.
Let's go ahead and make it even closer. Let me see, how does that look?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
That's better.
We need to go piece by piece because this is one of the more interesting off-season builds I've seen so far.
All right. So, as you can see, this is from Chad Forbes at NFL Draft Bites, and this was something that who was it? You, Rio, that stumbled upon this?
Yeah, I sent this shit.
And then he sent it to our group text, and this shit just had us going crazy for a little while. And we had to share it with y'all. So I'm gonna let you take it away, Rio, because you read every bit of this thing. So I'm gonna let you take it away, and I will just scroll as you go through it, and we will just talk about it as you go through it.
This shit hilarious because Chad Forbes, he always has insightful tweets, and especially about this team, because if I'm correct, the team that he's grown up supporting is Washington, and he never calls us anything but the Redskins. That's his thing. So he does a full off season where he predicts Washington, like he goes the full 9, like you can do on the Stick to the Model website. He's going through cuts, re-signs, signings, and the draft. And he has some hypotheticals going on. And the first thing on the list, like before you even get to like dive through the entire tweet, why are we cutting Dorrance Armstrong? Can y'all tell me?
Lord have mercy.
The only edge rusher that we have going into an age 30 season, yes, he's coming off a very serious injury. The only real edge rusher, get to the quarterback guy that we have. Why are we starting our offseason off by cutting Dorrance Armstrong? Anybody know?
That is crazy.
Man, let's make a bigger need while only saving $12 million.
And they're not cutting Will Harris either.
Yeah, like, what did we cut? We don't have edges. So he pretty much started this shit by saying we're gonna cut the only safety and edge rushers that's worth a damn on the roster right now.
Yeah.
Let's make the holes that we already have bigger.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, and Durante named Will Harris as young and athletic, so he's not going anywhere.
Young and athletic.
One of the young and athletic guys we have.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Now, young is crazy, but but maybe a little bit of range to him. But Will Harris is 31.
The worst kept secret is we all know what's happening with Marshawn Lattimore, so that was an easy one. And while a lot of us would agree we should probably do something with Daron Payne, it doesn't feel like that's the route that we're going. But who knows? Offseason's about to ramp up in the next couple weeks. Okay, so there's already 2 wild situations happening on the cut. Let's go to resign. Let's go down to resign.
All right.
Already got 2
Nothing
red highlights.
Crazy. I think Jacob Martin has deserved a little more than the veteran minimum. Not too much more. I'm not mad at it. C-Rod, one of 2 of J-Mac or C-Rod, one of them's to get brought back. I really could care less if I wouldn't lose any sleep if we didn't bring either back, but one of them's going to come back. Chris Rodriguez, I'm with it. Cool. Marcus Mariota, I think most of us predict that he's coming back to be the backup quarterback. And now it gets fun. Free agent signed. Rashad White, 4 years, $28 million. How would y'all? That would be the first 4-year deal that Adam Peters has handed out since being the GM, right?
Yep, and he won't be the first. He will not at he's 27 years old. They're not signing Rashad White to a 4-year deal.
We don't
right.
give those out. Now let's have some fun with it. Brandon Ayuk for the veteran minimum.
If only y'all knew what was at the bottom of this thing.
Oh yeah, I know that. We put this one. Put an asterisk next to this one.
Yes.
Put it in the drawer. We're gonna circle back. We're gonna harken back to this one as we round out the group here. So we're not only signing Brandon Ayuk for the veteran minimum, we're giving Calvin Austin $11 million a year over a 3-year deal. How does that sound to anybody? Does that interest anyone?
That is nasty, diabolical work, bro.
Yeah, that's worse than the Jaguars signing Diami for $10 million per year, or $10 million for a year.
11 mil per for Calvin Austin. Where did that even come? Have we even said his name tonight?
I said, who negotiated that?
I started to put him on the list, and I'm like, hell no, I'm not putting Calvin Austin III on this list.
So, like, he's had this is what Calvin Austin's done in his 3 years in the NFL: 180 yards and a touchdown, 548 and 4. Diami would do terrible things to have a season like that. Then 372 and 3. What there warranted a 3-year, $33 million deal? I'm just trying to understand the thinking here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, this must his agent must have been in the room or something. So here's the fun though. Let's get to it. So we got both of Jaden's boys on this list. We got Rashad White and Brandon Ayuk and Calvin Austin for whatever reason. Isaiah Likely for 3 years, $39 million. I'm for it. Are y'all for it?
That sounds about right too.
That's a firework.
Tackle Josh Jones, 1 year, $4 million. You know, I'll put that in the category of them Vikings that Lou was just talking about. If you want to add some O-line depth, I'm not mad at it. Brett Toth, David Edwards, Josh Jones. That's a lot of offensive line acquisition. Do we need to make that many offensive line acquisition?
No, he's almost revamping the offense.
David Edwards, 3 years, 30. Okay, no, that's where we need to go.
So he doesn't like Cosme. He don't like Cosme then.
I mean, that's a big investment on the offensive line.
Yeah, David. So they're saying that left guard, we need to be spending $12 million a year.
That is not happening. They have to sign. They have to
Where's
re-sign.
this money coming from?
Right. This is that Madden shit, because you're not spending $12 million on a guard on an offensive line that you still have to pay your left tackle, big money. And you've already paid Sam Cosme. You're not spending another $12 million there. When you got a guy that's on a rookie contract.
David Edwards 12 per. Then you go down Devin Lloyd.
Oh yeah, I know. We're about to get to that in a second.
I'm just adding up the money. Like, look at the money he's handing out right now. Like, this is insane.
This is Madden. It gets fun though, So Brett Toth, David Edwards, and Jones. Let's call that $20 million investment into the O-line that we don't think we need to invest that much into this offseason.
You already have 5 starters today before you spend this money.
Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. We cut Dorrance Armstrong, a better defensive end, and we bring back Dante Fowler Jr. for $3 million. Thoughts?
I mean, they didn't. That's insanity, because last year they couldn't figure it out with Dante Fowler Jr. His feelings were hurt. I don't think he's coming back here for $3 million. I don't. And you don't want to run that back either if you're the Commanders. I don't think you want to run that back. I think you're looking for a younger defensive end. And look, while $3 million is cool, he's not coming off the year he had with us, but you couldn't get him for a number that was higher than this last year. You think he's going to come back for a number small? Yeah, right. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I'm not, and I get Dorrance is coming off of an injury, but come on, swapping him out for Dante Fowler Jr. is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about that I don't understand. I know he's healthier than Dorrance Armstrong right now. Dorrance Armstrong's considerably better, but Lou, your boy, Kingsley Enagbare. That's the
That
Packers.
is a great name. That is not the money he's going to get.
2 years,
I assure you,
million. He's
he
going
is
to get
going
more
to
than
get
that.
way more than $16 million on a 2-year deal. You're right. $8 million a year. You what kind of?
He's probably getting like 2 for 30, 30,
32?
2 for 32, 33, probably like 2 for 30. He could get up to 2 for like 34 or something like that.
Yes, absolutely. I wish we could get him on an $8 million a year.
$15 million.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Kingsley. Anybody? I'd be cool with that. I love that. I don't know who we. I don't know how we swindled that, but I'll take it.
Right.
Jonathan Bullard on veteran minimum defensive tackle.
Somebody definitely got held.
Roy Lopez. I don't know who Roy Lopez
I
is.
love Roy Lopez, and I would absolutely do a 1-year for
who that is, Lou.
Defensive tackle for the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Really? Remember, we keep talking about we need a Samoan.
Mm-hmm.
This is the next closest thing to a Samoan.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna talk about these linebackers in a second. How did James Pierre sneak on this list?
I saw that and I stopped reading the rest of the list. James Pierre. That's okay. I've had enough. I'm done. Okay.
We're going to harken back to, I don't know how we got there, but the linebackers, though, hey, we have totally revamped the linebacker room. No Bobby Wagner. We have now got DeMarco Jackson and Devin Lloyd. Where does he get this value of Devin Lloyd for 4 for 64? Because he's going to get more than $16 million a year, right?
Probably so, but again, we don't hand out 4-year deals here.
We don't.
And once again, you're handing out a 4-year deal to a guy that's 27 years old. Make it make sense.
So I would think 3.
Yes, absolutely.
Would 3. It would probably be like 3 for like 60 million because he's getting up to $20 million from somebody because
his projected is 20 million a year right now. I think he's going to end up higher than that.
He's going to get 18 to minimum. And he's probably getting over 20 million. He's the best coverage linebacker probably in the game right now. He's coming off a phenomenal season, 4 for 64. We don't give out 4-year deals and 16 million per. That would be a discount. I don't know why Devin Lloyd would take a hometown discount, but hey, sure. James Pierre.
We had this man here in Washington on a flyer. He goes to Pittsburgh, has a solid season, and now you want to give him a 3-year contract? Yeah. Have you lost your mind?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. But James Pierre.
Before you even go on, so you're signing 2 corners. So where the hell is Trey Amos playing?
I mean, Trey Amos is on the outside with Nashawn Wright, who's getting $13 million per on a 3-year deal. He's coming out for breakout season with Al Harris and the Chicago Bears this year. And so how would y'all feel if we gave Nashawn Wright $13 million per for a 3-year deal? Thoughts? Oh, everybody.
I don't know. I like Nashawn Wright a lot, but
he's
a good year.
Yeah, he's going to have a good deal because of the turnovers. The whole turnover thing, the interceptions, and the forced fumbles. So somebody's going to pay him for sure.
So we gave James Pierre like over $5 million per to not start on the
outside. Not start.
To not start is crazy, yeah.
What are we doing here, guy? You gave him $5 million a year to not potentially see the field because Mikey still got to be on the field somewhere.
Yep.
Like, what are we doing here?
And James Pierre definitely ain't about to go in no damn slot. So
yeah, right. These are crack numbers.
Okay,
here.
and then Jalen Thompson. So we've spent a lot of money, and I know I've seen the Patriots do it. I've seen teams do it. We spend a lot of money because Jalen Thompson's also getting $12 million per on a 3-year deal for $36 million.
That's right around probably the number he's going to get.
Yep, 27 years old. I like this signing. Yep. I like this. Now let's have even more fun. Let's just start doing anything.
Yeah, what is
this is random.
This is
random.
Get crazy.
Yeah,
this is definitely
Ben
random.
Sinnott trade, ladies and gentlemen. We're trading Ben Sinnott and a third next year, not this year.
In a draft that's supposed to be historically good.
The 2027 draft, they're already speaking folklore and campfire stories about.
A third in 2027 is worth almost a first in this one.
2 pick and Sinnott for Jonathan Grenard and a 6th round pick this year. I like Jonathan Grenard. Jonathan Grenard just played for Durante Jones and Brian Flores' defense. He had a breakout season this year. Why are we giving up picks in the next year's draft for Jonathan Grenard just for a 6th this year in Grenard? Would anybody
they fleecing us because the Vikings understand the value of a pick in this year's draft and the value of a pick in next year's draft. They said, hey, Grenard is nice, but in order for us to give him to you, you got to give us a day 2 pick in next year's rich draft.
Yo, he had to have carved out 45 minutes to an hour to put all of these scenarios together. Ed, would you be down with this trade?
The trade, I think the Vikings might turn it down, honestly.
The Vikings aren't doing this. They're not trading Jonathan Grenard. Not for Ben Sinnott.
For Ben Sinnott.
They would turn it down because
for Ben Sinnott.
And how many defensive ends do we have now all of a sudden? I know we don't have any, really.
What do you think Ben Sinnott going to come take Hawkinson's keys or something? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then Nick Allegretti for a Titans 2028 7th. Like the Titans.
Why would the Titans give us anything?
Yeah, why are they thinking about Nick Allegretti 2028 7th? Like, what are we talking about, brother?
He really thinks he's Howie Roseman. He really thinks he's Howie Roseman.
Yeah, okay. NBA trade 3 years from now, 2 years from now.
Let's go down to the draft. Okay, so he's starting the draft off by us trading back twice, and the second trade is with compensation that we received from the first trade. So he's got us doing business once again with the Vikings. We're trading back from 7 to pick 18 for the 49th pick, and the 2027 third that I just mentioned.
Why was that not included in the Jonathan Grenard trade? Like,
no, I think so.
Wait till draft day.
I think this is the full draft day trade that he combined it. You know, he put them together. Okay. So we just received the 18th pick, the 49th pick, and I see now. I see what's happening here. But like, and then we got our boy Keldrick Falk. We traded back. We got Keldrick Falk in the first round. So no Caleb Downs, none of the edge rusher guys, no Sonny Styles.
You went from a blue chipper to maybe a red chip. That's the shit that we're trying to avoid doing. We need more blue chippers. Keldrick Falk has like an 11% pressure rate, win rate.
Like, this is the range where Keldrick Falk should be drafted, by the way. I see people talking about us picking him at 7. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So we traded back to 18. We got Keldrick Falk. That's probably where Keldrick Falk. But look, now we got the 49th pick in the draft. And you know what good old Chad Forbes did? He traded that shit. So we done traded back twice. We're doing business with Adam Peters' old stomping grounds on the 49ers for picks 58, 133, and 2027. 4th. So now we have a spoil of riches. We've traded back. We've got all these picks. And what does Chad Forbes do? We go Keldrick Falk and then take back-to-back receivers in the 2nd and 3rd round.
And I'm not a Jeremy Bernard guy, bro. I love Ted Hurst.
Jeremy Bernard and Ted Hurst with back-to-back picks. So Keldrick Falk, Jeremy Bernard, Ted Hurst to start the draft. Thoughts, fellas?
To Rico's point, I'm not a Jeremy Bernard fan.
This draft,
I feel like Jahan Dotson to me a little bit. I don't know. I
am not a fan.
I'm cool with Jeremy Bernard, but Ted Hurst, Jeremy Bernard, Keldrick Falk, that I do not like how this draft starts for him.
We gonna go to sleep sad.
Yikes!
Sleep so sad.
Ooh. Well, we got
I saw Ted Hurst breaking dudes off at the Senior Bowl. That's all I can.
No, I love Ted Hurst, but
I think these are good play. My son likes Jeremy Bernard. I know he would be down for this, but I see him in the chat, by the way. Take your ass to sleep.
Shout out to Lil Rio.
I like, if you're getting this aggressive, I think we need to spend some more on the defense, and just wide receiver on day 2 would kind of that would startle me a little bit, especially after the Brandon Ayuk and Calvin Austin in free agency. It seems like he forgot the plot throughout the process.
Yeah, he definitely forgot what he did in free agency before the draft.
Yeah, he forgot.
Bernard separates. So and Hurst can burn and get open.
Or he didn't forget the plot. He was planning his next move, and he didn't even anticipate it.
Down the line, it's on the way.
Because it sounds crazy. Because we have Ayuk, we have Calvin Austin, we have Terry McLaurin, Luke and Lane, and we just went with Jeremy Bernard and Ted Hurst. Jeremy Bernard, I like him more than y'all do, but if we did take him, it felt like it would be a little redundant to go Ted Hurst, considering what we also still need for the defense. So we also took Julian Neal, cornerback out of Arkansas. We picked up 3 offensive linemen in free agency and still took an Iowa guy. You're never going to hear me complain about taking an Iowa player. I feel like that's a bust-proof university, and players just come NFL ready out of there. Oscar Delp, the tight end from Georgia. That's your boy, Rico.
Yep.
Super high ceiling, underutilized.
So him and Likely, no more Ben Sinnott. Love Lewis Moore out of Indiana. He probably goes before pick 202. Have no idea who this linebacker from Oregon is. And this is how the offense breaks down in Chad Forbes' hypothetical of Washington's offseason. Daniels Mariota, Bill Rashad, Short Bus Rodriguez, Ted Hurst, and Calvin Austin. So there's 3 starting receivers: Terry, Hurst, Bernard. Would be electric, would be fun. Where did Brandon Ayuk go, ladies and gentlemen? Because we signed Brandon Ayuk for the veteran minimum. Scroll down a little bit, Lou.
You want to see it?
Yeah, go ahead. Scroll down a little bit, Lou. Left
slide.
I hope I'm wrong about this. That feels more realistic than it should be. Go back up a little bit. Let me run you through the offensive and defense before we get to the special teams, because he just snuck some shit on this list as well. So it's something that we didn't see earlier.
Yeah,
that wasn't included in the free agency side.
It was not. Isaiah
at all.
Bates, Yankoff, Oscar Delp. We would all be head over heels for this tight end room.
Yeah.
And that would mean they cut their losses with Ben Sinnott in the Minnesota trade that acquired Grenard and a 3rd-round pick. Tunzel Coleman at left tackle, David Edwards and Bo Steven. So the offense is fire. Connor Lee, Josh Jones. Defense, we got Kingsley Enagbare, Keldrick Falks not starting for whatever reason, but so Kingsley Enagbare and Grenard are your starting edges with
first-round pick not starting.
The first-round pick not starting. I don't even like how that's feeling right away. Jerzon, Johnny Newton, and Ken Law starting with Bullard and Roy Lopez. That's a good defensive tackle rotation.
That's weird, though, because that means he agrees with us on the Kendrick Folk evaluation.
He's just doing shit just to be doing shit.
Yeah, it seems like he kind of hate us.
Sabotage.
You're a fan, but you seem like you gotta hate the team. A lot of, I don't know, man. So Luvu, Lloyd, and DeMarco Jackson are your starting linebackers. Nashawn Wright, Amos, with Julian Neal and Pierre behind them. Mikey still on the inside. Quan Martin still starting at safety. And so we let go of Quan Martin. I mean, we let go of Will Harris, and Quan Martin somehow managed to still be starting here at safety. That's a problem for me. And let's go down to the special teams, because he got Jalen Thompson, so the safety room should be better. Well, how did Justin Tucker sneak onto this roster? It just says F Jake Moody. And
again, he was slick with it because she didn't put Justin Tucker as a free agent acquisition. He just kind of slid him in there. Like, hey, I know they might not approve of this. Let me just sneak Justin Tucker onto the roster.
That was not a free agent acquisition. He slid him into the position here. So
we wouldn't know until August that we had Justin Tucker in this scenario.
The massage man himself, Justin Tucker.
Yes.
Slid into our kicker spot because Jake Moody didn't play good enough football for us to have a shot
in the preseason.
And Brandon Ayuk left the team.
Left the squad. That's wild.
Thank you, Chad Forbes, for giving us like a good 20 to 30 minutes of content.
That was hilarious.
That was a wild ride. It felt like something he pulled out a notepad for and spent 45 minutes to an hour concocting like, I'm gonna mess the timeline up with this one.
That's the worst.
He did a hell of a job.
The worst Madden franchise offseason I've ever seen. He probably did it in Madden.
Somebody said Tucker massaged his way onto the list.
He just moved himself right on in.
Hey, go ahead. Y'all are dumb, man.
That was a fun exercise. And next week when we come on here, influenced by this, we got to do the stick to the model. We're going to build our own Washington Commanders offseason on stick to the model. We're going to pull it up on screen. We're going to do signings of our own players, draft, the full 9, and everybody in the chat. Y'all can give your input. We can be the Washington front office, man. What say y'all, fellas?
Hey, that sounds good to me, man.
Our shit gonna be better than that.
Way better.
Oh, by
that.
default.
And realistic at that, not some crazy shit that you just pulled out of the sky.
What do you think the numbers came out to on that? That was a lot of numbers.
When it's all said and done,
Negative 30 cap space. Negative 30 mil, bro.
He just turned in a Dallas time sheet. It probably, the numbers probably weren't as bad as what we thought.
Yeah,
it just seemed like a lot, but
crazy.
it probably wasn't. It wasn't crazy.
Calvin Austin, yo, his agent did wonders for him, man.
Yeah, it was a couple of deals in there. You was like, wait, what?
And not only did he get 11,
James Pierre, what?
It wasn't even like a 11 prove it. It was like 11 have it over 3 years. Like, where did that come from?
Wait, what? James Pierre 3 for 16 and a half? Wait, what?
When did he earn that? We've seen him before.
Yeah, what? Wait, what?
Where did he go turn a new leaf to earn that? Like,
yeah, that was a lot of craziness there for sure. All right, let's get to the comment section, man. So this is what I was referencing. I didn't know he had dropped a comment here. I know he had left it on one of the stream that I had done. King Showtime, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, Kenneth Walker can't block or catch. He is a running back only. Dude had a great playoff run, but let's stop acting like he isn't the NFL equivalent to Jeremy Lin.
Wow.
Yeah, I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
That's a crazy statement. Like,
Bill don't block and he don't catch that much either. So I guess you mean you need to add someone that could do those things to complement Bill. So I get that aspect of it, but I don't know what Kenneth Walker did to. Kenneth Walker lost this guy a bet or something. Like he lost a parlay or something.
Yeah, he's definitely not Jeremy Lin when you have 1,000 yards your rookie year, 900 your second year, and then 1,000 again.
He's a good NFL running back.
Yeah.
He's a starting NFL running back and won the Super Bowl MVP. Jeremy Lin never got a Finals MVP. I think the Linsanity run is crazy.
Yeah, and we haven't had 1,000-yard rushers since what? Antonio Gibson.
In 20. Yep.
Yeah, and Kenneth Walker just did it this year. He did it back in 20. We haven't had a 900-yard rusher, and we just got an 800-yard rusher.
We just moved on. We just graduated 800.
Yeah.
800.
We had a 700-yard rusher for like the last 3 years.
Yeah, ain't gonna get him a shot.
Look, man, all he had to do was sign the cup, man. That's it.
Returner Brian Robinson Jr., man.
Barrett Downing, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime.
Yeah.
Barrett writes, greetings, my brothers. Showing love from Panama. Love what y'all do. Keep grinding, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We really appreciate you holding us down. And shout out to you, man, in Panama. Hell yeah. Enjoy, bro. Enjoy. Paul Kyoko, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Paul writes, it's the Kangs.
Brother.
In the flesh. He says, welcome back, Rio. Glad to see y'all four back in effect. Hope all is good. Indeed, man. We definitely missed you, bro. We're glad to have you back on board, man.
Man, working through some stuff, but we here now. Let's go.
Love it, man.
Combine week next week, man.
It is, man. It's crazy. Doug Alicious, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Writes, what's up, Kangs?
What up?
Glad to see y'all back together again. Amen to that. I told Rio and Lou this, but I met Tress Way at the gym the other day, and I was shook and wildly glazing this man. You didn't tell me the glazing part. You told me you met him. You didn't tell me you was glazing him, though.
I love you, my guy, bro. We can't let punters get us like that, man. We can't let the punter do that to us, bro.
He says, I'm the same size as him, too.
Hey, shout out to Trust, man. Shout out to Trust getting some work done. Let's not get starstruck over the punter, man. He a legend, though. DC legend, though.
Hey,
he
look,
punts
man.
footballs, man.
Your heart would start beating fast if you saw Trustway Rio.
I've seen Trustway multiple times. My heart was at normal rate.
You would absolutely skip a beat if you saw Tyler Ott, man. Stop it.
I would have no idea I saw Tyler Ott in person. Someone would have to walk up to me and say, Rio, that's Tyler Ott.
That's Tyler Ott over there.
Shout out to Trustway and shout out to our guy, man.
Hey, shout out to Tyler.
Pro Bowl Trustway.
Oh man. We had a funny exchange last week. Ed was like, if there's one guy that deserves a press conference for re-signing here, it's Trustway. I said, hey Ed, did you watch any of that press conference?
Hey, ain't watch a damn
second of that shit.
Hey, we hit him with we hit him in the chat like, hey, Trust got a press conference. Oh, that's what's up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah. For sure.
Oh man.
Transition right out of that.
Hell yeah. You got to hit the Rio transition. Hell yeah. Andre 67 Poggers. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, if Downs and Bailey aren't there, I want Love. Them dudes with tism be dangerous.
I don't mean to take it there, but he said he started it. When I watched that clip of him talking about Jaden joining the team, my first thought was, boy, that tism loud as hell in that one, boy. That shit was howling.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with this one, man.
Jeremiah Love, though.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with this
He's
one.
gonna do great things in Kansas City. That shit louder than Mendoza's, bro.
Hey. No, I disagree vehemently. There's nobody's tism louder than Mendoza's.
Watch that clip, Lou. I don't know if you see.
I watched it. It was not worse than Mendoza, bro. Mendoza's shit is off the charts.
Boy, they're going band for band, Lou. I'm telling you.
He says it is what the game's been missing. The seventh pick
Rico.
doesn't have to be defense. Also, a non sequitur.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm sorry. I can never do the disclaimer when I agree, bro. When I just ain't talking. I just ain't talking, but I agree. I ain't gonna lie. It's
from
crazy.
the rooftops.
It's crazy.
The only professional athlete that I've seen that may have it is Scotty Barnes. I haven't listened to Jeremiah Love talk yet. I gotta listen.
No.
That's Scotty
Barnes. Like on the record?
Crazy.
Isn't that on the record for Jeremiah Love though?
I'm not sure.
That's been spoke. I thought it was. Okay, I may be wrong.
Yeah, I'll do my Googles and see. I'll put his name in.
That's why I felt comfortable speaking on it because it's out there.
I didn't know it was out there. That's why I'm leaving that alone. I'm leaving that one alone.
So AI says that he was identified as being on the spectrum,
and that's why I said what I said. And I was piggybacking off my guy.
He said the dudes with tism be dangerous. I can't with y'all, man. I won't.
When I typed in Jeremiah Love and the letter A, it automatically popped up. So,
that shit was as loud as his statements, but man, hey.
He met Jaden Daniels, man.
He did.
But on a whole nother side note, I read that dumbass tweet that y'all sent me, the shit that did not make any sense about Chicago. I lost brain cells.
Oh, you finally read?
I lost brain cells.
That's
bro.
the funniest tweet of all time, bro. I swear.
I lost brain cells.
Me and my son
I read
reference
that
that shit once a week. We be like, hey, what you know about the 3-time, 8-time? What is the 3-time, 8-time? What? They didn't put nothing after that.
Now, where is that tweet? I gotta
It's
say that.
it's in our group text on X. It's on our X joint, man.
I gotta go get that, bro. I ain't
Hey,
seen it.
I stumbled upon it, sending y'all the link for this, and I read it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that is the worst thing I've ever read in my life."
It is, and like
screenshot.
It was so bad; it had to be so intentional because he saw that was trending. These stupid tweets. That shit's hilarious, yo.
Oh man, I cannot. I cannot.
I would pin that tweet if there weren't more important matters out here.
Paul Kiyoko, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up, and thank you for the dime.
Yeah.
Who writes, I want Alec Pierce and a defensive edge from Seattle, but we might end up with Tyler Conklin type players in bulk, but we will see. Just hope it ain't like hangover mistake the next morning, like, what the F are you? I don't think it's going to be that way this year.
Yo, what if they start off free agency and they just drop a bag on Alec Pierce and just set the tone for the offseason?
Bro, that would be Ian Rappaport's fireworks. Literally.
It'd be lit. It'd be lit. That should have hit like when we traded for Tunzel last year, an hour into free agency.
What if they did the Alec Pierce thing and then the rest of the dudes was like a bunch of Tyler Conklin?
Oh no, that's what definitely would be coming after the Alec Pierce thing.
Oh yeah.
Then miss me with that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, miss me with that then. Yeah, I think we're gonna see them actually.
We get in the ladder without Alec Pierce.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Andre 67 Poggers, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Writes, these draft interviews, if they're married, take them off the board. We need more players that listen to NBA
NBA young boy.
Crash outs, just angry at the world. He said if they married, take them off the board, man. That sounds like some shit Rio would say, right? Rio out here giving a
Ryan Williams over with. Ryan Williams already over with.
Rio out here, y'all don't want to be with the kids and spend time with his sons and daughters.
What did Mike McDonald don't spend no time with his kid? Look what it just did for him in year 2.
About to say, successful people don't have other parts of their life outside of football.
And now look at him spending time with his kid. The season over with.
You see Joe Judge? Did y'all see what he said?
Yeah, I seen that.
Joe Judge is a dumbass.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Joe Judge said some wild shit.
He doesn't need to be spending time with the baby. He needs to
be, I'm sorry, bro. You're a collegiate athlete. You can't go you can't go when the baby's crying in the middle of the night. He don't need players that's out here being committed. He would hate Mikey Sanders still. Bro.
Hey, he said, look, man, you are a college athlete, bro. You don't got time to be helping with the baby. You ain't got time to be doing any kind of husbandly duties or boyfriend duty. You got to focus on football. That's it.
He out here like, oh, y'all getting paid now too, so you don't got time for none of that shit.
None of that shit.
You're an employee.
This is a job now. Lane Kiffin said, no, Joe. No. Lane Kiffin's like, no, Joe. What are you doing? Lord have mercy. I can't. John Perez. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to my guy, JP. Says, sup, Kings? Sup, JP? Did y'all see Jeremiah Love's interview on ESPN Radio today? That's the one we were just referencing. That guy might play for Washington at 7th overall. He's a Gibbs CMC type talent. We would love it. I don't see us doing that. Now, you know what would make me think they might be trying to do something like that? Is if they did nothing at running back in free agency. Then I would be like, man, something up. But if they sign even one guy in free agency, which I assume they're going to do, highly unlikely. Because to Rio's point, feels like Bill is the lead running back.
Yeah, that's the guy. It's his world. Bill running for 1,000 next year.
Facts.
Bill running for a K, bro.
Mr. CB.
Behind fullback Ben Sinnott.
Fullback Ben Sinnott is crazy.
That's what he is, man.
That's what he is, though.
Yep.
That is what he is. I like H back better. You spend a second round pick on him, you got to clean it up. He's an H back.
He gotta earn that. He gotta earn that letter distinction for me. He's a fullback. Give him a goddamn neck roll and give him a number that starts with 4.
That man trying to turn him into Jim Klein saucer.
Yeah, beef him up too. I don't need to see him run a near route from the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's nasty, man.
Yeah, you Kyle Juszczyk, be Kyle Juszczyk, bro. He's very good at his job.
Mr. CB, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. He writes, new howl order.
I mean, that's what Ed wants.
Free agent, yeah. Practice squad.
New howl
Hey,
order.
I would see that than to ever see Josh Johnson touch my football field ever again.
Or what's
He can't come back.
Or Sam Hartman, so he can replace Sam Hartman. He can. Sam Howell can hold the basketball now for Jaden and walk out there and hold Jaden's water bottle and all that. Sam Howell can do that.
We all on the same page. They got to find some kind of young developmental quarterback this year, right?
Yeah, what is the point?
Is there one?
38-year-old. What does the 38-year-old do?
Is there one available, or do you have to wait the next year to find a developmental guy? And so what's supposed to be a loaded quarterback?
After Mendoza, there are no actual quarterbacks to talk about drafting. So pretty much everybody on the list and who's there when we get to the end of the draft.
But because of that, everybody's going to get overdrafted. So the guy that would typically be an undrafted free agent probably about to go in like the 5th, 6th round is over with this year.
Yeah, maybe we should wait till next year to do that.
Or if UCLA has
you might want to check on that, Ed.
if UCLA has like a Dorian Thompson Robinson style quarterback coming up.
Yeah,
I know Adam Peters would love that.
Of course he would. John Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dub. Really appreciate you.
Appreciate that, man.
John Wick writes, Kings,
we
still here, fellas. I know it was a rough season for everyone, but I'm hoping we can get back to winning because I missed the chat from 2024.
Oh my God, bro. I want to bottle that shit up and tat it on my arm, man. Good times were had, yo.
He says, I know y'all do too. And I know y'all do too. The money, absolutely. I tell you what, man. Just the vibes from 24. Forget everything else. The vibes from 24 were unlike anything.
It was talking crazy,
bro.
And it was
one of our first shows.
Delusional.
It didn't. One of our first shows. Remember, we came on here. We was talking about the number 1 seed. Remember that shit? We was talking Jaden MVP. Ed was talking about, hey man, I might slap a couple bucks down on Jaden for MVP, man. And we would talk about number 1 seed, home playoff games, all kinds of craziness.
Bro, it was in the NFC Championship. We put 45 up in the divisional round versus the 1 seed.
Bro, we did not sleep that night. We didn't sleep that night, bro.
This may have been our only shot. This may have been our only
Shout out to Dan.
Hey, man.
Never stop, please. We're all just Redskins junkies. We ain't going nowhere, man. We gonna hold y'all down. Y'all just keep holding us down. We gonna keep holding y'all down, man. We really appreciate y'all. We don't know where they at, but we just trying to bring the good times back. Marissa Mullinex, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Marissa writes, hey, Kings. Mark said hi. Tell Mark we said, what up?
Hey to both of y'all.
So, Louie, everybody has to watch out. I may join the pools, LOL. Watch out, everybody. I'm coming one of these days. All right. But you predicted the Super Bowl, so I don't know. You might be on to something. We'll see. Stiff competition out there, Marissa. So we waiting on you, though. Neil Rack, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, offensive wish list, Tyler Algier, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Isaiah Likely. That is not a bad list at all.
I'm cool with it. I can rock with that. Let's play ball.
King Showtime, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes, he would like to see this team go out and get Arnold at I always mess up his last name. Ebiketie. That's his last name. Arnold Ebiketie from the Falcons. Alontae Taylor from the Saints. Tyler Algier, Chigakonkwo.
Alontae Taylor, I would like that.
Matt Bowen had him as his top corner in free agency.
I'm not mad at that. He's a hooper, bro.
Hickman. He says Bolton or Hickman at safety is a start.
Okay.
All right. Light. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, we just need a tight end who can get to 700 yards and 7 touchdowns. How much did Zach Ertz have in his first year here?
About 600.
About like 670 and like
66 catches.
Yes.
Yeah, get a bunch of catches.
And how many touchdowns? He had to have more
7,
than 7.
8. Yeah, he had about 8 touchdowns, 680 yards or something like that. Because he was all over the field for it.
Yeah, then he was on pace to do it again this year.
Now imagine that if he had the ability to run with the football in his hands, what those opportunities could have resulted in.
Yeah, somebody that can get not fall right before the first down.
Just don't Kaepernick as soon as you get the ball, bro. Like imagine what could it be with those same opportunities, man. Because Jaden loved the tight end position. We just don't have.
He loved the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Deacon, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, DQ did his part this offseason with the coaching staff. Time for AP to do his part with free agency and the draft. Gotta be aggressive and smart. Hashtag SOTG. Shout out to DQ, man. Now Adam Peters absolutely has to pull his weight.
The ball is in his court for sure.
I want the fans to have to back off Adam Peters, bro, because a GM is not an easy job, and that job takes longer than the head coaching job should take to get things right. So I want Adam Peters to buy himself the goodwill of the fan base back and to get the excitement back.
Yeah, no.
Here Rio, boy, because Rio was on Adam Peters' ass pause during the season. Rio wanted that, man. He was like, "Hey, we got to evaluate this man." So,
I'm evaluating Adam. You look at the second round.
I'm self-scouting me though. Like I want us as a fan base to get back on board with the process. He needs to show us this offseason that he not chump, bro. Show us, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm evaluating Adam. I mean, Ben Sinnott. You look what's going on with him. Johnny Newton, second round. Dom Hampton released. So I mean, it's been some questionable. I mean, yeah, Chris Moore. Keeping Chris Moore on the roster. Just a lot of questionable decisions. Noah Brown hurt. That's not his fault, but the wide receiver depth was bad.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's a bad roster. It's a bad roster.
You look at the linebacker crew and who's on the roster, and then Laramie Tunsil, that's going to be a huge. I really want to see how he handles Laramie Tunsil's contract. That's going to be huge.
Yeah, let's not play games with that one.
Yeah, you can't. You got to get something done before mandatory minicamp. Don't let that even go into July. Don't let that go into June. Get that done quick. That should be done before, honestly, May. Really before
he's like that, and he's healthy. There's nothing to talk about there.
Yeah. You cannot do what happened with Terry last year. You can't have anything like that. And of course, shout out to Gabe. I will be there for game 1, April 11th is the first game of the season. So I will be there for that.
Way to plug it, man. Way to plug it.
I'll be watching the shit out of Gabe over there for the Defenders this year, man.
Where the cup at?
Now, don't show up the games now. Don't show up the games now.
That's right, Ed. Gatekeep, Ed. Gatekeep, Ed.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna watch it on TV, but I'm watching it.
Gatekeep, Ed.
Don't watch him.
Yeah. No. Gatekeep, Ed.
Hey, they got Gabe over there, bro. That's the flagship of this program.
They just stay over there.
Hey, Ed said, keep that same energy, man.
Yeah.
Armani Rogers, ain't Armani Rogers on the team too?
I don't think so. I don't think he's in the XFL, but
he is in the UFL. Okay, just not on the Defenders. Damn, DC legend.
Yeah,
DC legend.
Drew. Achilles. If it was not for the Achilles.
Hey, the
Drew.
team will throw him a varsity jacket and call him a legend and let him be a legend of the
You ain't
game.
lying, boy. He'll be right up in here week 8.
If you've played for the team, you're a legend, and they'll let you come for Fan Appreciation Day and get paraded around like you meant something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, give you a Letterman jacket and everything. But no,
Yeah.
Randy Rogers, he had a heck of a reverse. It was a yard reverse.
It was the Jags game 2022, right?
Everybody got their shit off in that game, man. That game was trying to make
Wentz was
legends.
frying, bro.
We thought Jahan was better than Terry. Not
Dotson
we.
came out.
Some of
Dotson
y'all
came
thought
out
Jahan
like
was better
Smith
than
and
Terry.
Jigma.
Hell yeah. Them first 3 weeks, he was leading the NFL in receiving touchdowns. What? You couldn't tell this fan base nothing.
Yeah.
He's better than Terry. We thought that Defoe was about to be the next big thing at the safety position after that Jags game.
There are people that will still tell you that Defoe next up.
Another DC legend. Let y'all tell it.
Hey, the team will invite him back for sure.
You know who another legend that this fan base will not let go of?
Cam Sims.
No. I want all of y'all to guess.
That one too, slightly.
Guess. Give me one guess. Who
Cam
I'm thinking
Curl.
about. All right, you said Cam Curl. Who else? Rico. Give me one.
Oh man, Cam Sims, Cam Curl, great guy. I don't even know outside of that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all overthinking it. Ed, give me one.
You said overthinking it? I would ask for a hint. Is the guy still in the league? Because there's even guys that we
think he
debatable.
I think he is. I don't know, Jim.
I'm not
sure. I'm not sure.
All right, I'll go.
Heineke.
That's him. Ding, 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 ding.
Man.
Y'all overthinking it. I had people telling me when I did the quarterback list, we should just bring back Taylor Heineke as our quarterback to back up Jay.
My son asked me. He was like, Papa, was Heineke that? He was like, was Heineke that legendary over here?
Like, what did I miss? What did I miss?
I'm like, son, no. He was like, I see people in TikTok comments that would go to war for this dude.
They love Taylor Heineke.
It's like, son, that's how bad this franchise has been in my life. That those were the war stories that people go to bat for. They be like, Rio, he gave us hope again. He brought hope back. All right, so now he Obama. Like, what we talking about?
What are we doing here, man? They be coming up with the craziest shit. I was like, yo, I had to
He was like, so he did lead us to the play. I said, son, he got here when the playoffs were already clinched. He never led us to the playoffs.
He played in one game that year,
but he hooped
against Carolina.
He hooped in the playoff game. I'm never gonna take that away from him. He's never led us to anything. Though.
Yeah,
Don't let
stop
fan conjecture tell you otherwise.
No, Lord. Look, that's that shit y'all was talking about earlier, man. Folklore, right?
I see
the
tweet.
The legend of
I
Heineke.
see a tweet every other week, like, man, I miss Taylor Heineke. And I'm like, God, we have some fucking loser fan base. God, we got to be better than this, bro. 2024, come back.
No, he was the great hope when he dove for the pylon like that, and then Chase Young hyped him up like that. That was tough. I'll say that. But
if we would have built around him like we built around Jaden,
now you sound like Sabah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh
yeah.
God.
That's some shit she would say.
And there are plenty in the fan base like it, bro. That's why that was the easy one. I wasn't thinking that route.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Yeah, no, you guys are overthinking this.
There's fans that think he deserves a new statue at RFK 2.0.
That man went out of the league real quick right after us, though. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He was with the Chargers a couple years ago.
Last 2024, he played 4 games. I'm looking at stats right now.
With the Chargers, right?
Yeah, played in 4 games, no starts.
Great story though. They'll probably make a movie about it one day.
Yeah.
Like Invincible 2.
Madison. Oldman.
Who playing Taylor Heineke in the biopic?
Oh man. So many guys to choose from. Drew, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, we have $80 million to spend. Top 7 pick in JD5. Let's go.
Let's get it.
You want to tell you what, man? That number just is all over the place. I've seen it as low as 60. I've seen it as high as 80.
It's 63, but we're all counting 80 because the Marshawn Lattimore money.
Right. It's going to be, what is that? 15, right?
18.5 mil.
Yeah.
It's 80 million.
It's just crazy. That number's all over the place. But
I mean,
see what they do.
it's already like Spot Track and Over the Cap have their own calculations in itself. So the numbers always everywhere.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
But you're not too far off. It's somewhere in that neighborhood. Club 100 TV. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, I can see likely going back home to play with the Pats.
I've seen a lot of articles about that, like a lot of Patriots fans saying it.
Yeah, well, if Hunter Henry is still under contract, I don't think he wants to do the 2 tight end thing because he already had to do the 2 tight end that get 2 tight ends that get a bunch of targets. Like
he wants to be the guy somewhere.
Yeah, he wants to be the feature guy, and Hunter Henry is still really good. Well, Drake May likes him a lot.
Loud with Gruden, like, nah, hey, that was cool learning under the tutelage of Mark, but we off that. Like, I'm trying to go be someone's tight end 1.
I mean, if they tell him that and home matters to him, I could see him going to New England because they're not married to any of those tight ends. Austin Hooper is like 800 years old, and Hunter Henry's like 31.
They got a good rapport though. Yeah, but you're right. You're right. They do be spending money over there too. So they not.
I don't know. Like
Henry's still really good though. Like he's still productive, and Drake May does.
Yeah, he's productive, but when they needed him in the Super Bowl, they clamped him. They just put your boy on him, and he put him to sleep.
Isaiah Likely, we don't have any Hunter Henrys over here, brother.
Nah, we don't.
You put
we
all
just got John Bates. It's all you, bro.
Yep.
It's all you.
Yankees and Cager.
Oh, off topic too. Off topic. I don't know if y'all saw that Warren Sharp, next decade top quarterbacks list. The quarterback that he would prefer for the next 10 years, not specifically 2026, but over the course of the next 10 years, he had Josh Allen 1, Jaden Daniels 2, with Lamar 3rd, Pat Mahomes 4th, Drake May 5th,
Josh Allen 1 is insane, but Jaden 2 though, I love it.
Jaden at 2, I'll take it.
Hell yeah. I mean, we've seen quite a few lists with Jaden Daniels at number 2. This offseason. It's good to know they
actually know what they're watching. I'm about to say,
they didn't forget.
Yeah, Chris Canty. Love it.
Yep, that's what I was referring to. Yep.
There's a guy named Mike Tannenbaum, I think. He said us versus the Bills. Like he already predicted a Super Bowl. So he was like,
shout out to Mike Tannenbaum.
Yeah. Shout out.
He has us beating the Bills. I think it was like 45-42 or something like that in the shootout.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Oh, and before we get
to
the next super chat, are we all on board that if the Browns decide to cut Denzel Ward, would you be for that?
Oh yeah,
I'd be all over that.
Please,
I'd be all. He's still like that.
Please.
Yeah. How old is Denzel Ward?
28.
He doesn't
28.
28.
Yeah, he's 28 years old. Yeah,
I'd absolutely be all in on signing.
Fire the jet up, bro. I'm with it. And
Hell,
I'm not even,
please.
I'm moving like old Danny Boy if Denzel Ward becomes available. There ain't those available in free agency. So
nah.
Yeah. You go get that.
Absolutely.
They're talking about that will save them like $21 million for cutting him, and that he's a real possible cap casualty.
He's everything that they were hoping Marshawn Lattimore was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd absolutely do that in a heartbeat. Sonya P.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Another one. One more time for the one more time. Sonya P, thank you for the super chat and your tremendous generosity. I don't think I've ever seen 80 on a super chat before. That is the first time.
That is insane.
You guys ever seen 80 on a super chat before?
I've never seen those numbers before.
That is incredible. Shout out to you,
stuff right there.
Sonya P. We can't thank you enough for your generosity. Really, truly do appreciate you. Salute. Shout out to Sonya P.
Sheesh.
For the love. Drew, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Drew writes, we're going to find a dog at pick 71. Have to.
I think so too.
Until we don't.
How often do y'all get re-upset when you're looking into the draft and stuff and remember that we don't have a second round pick? That shit be blowing me because there be certain prospects I'd be excited about the potential of them being here, and then we just don't have a second round pick. I'm very happy that we have Tucker.
Like the USC safety, I don't think
Kamari
he's
Ramsey.
making
Kamari
it.
Ramsey,
Ram,
yeah.
like I just it makes me.
There'd
so
be
mad,
prospects.
bro.
I'd be like, ooh, they'd be so fired. Oh, we don't have a second round pick.
So many receivers,
71.
safeties, and corners,
71.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna feel the way that you guys feel.
Bro, receivers, corners, and safeties, the guys you love.
No, you know when we're gonna feel it after we do our prognosis and react to round 1. We're gonna start talking about day 2, and we're gonna be mad as shit to the long ass.
All the stuff that's left, right? And you have no chance.
Oh my God, players on the board, and our second round pick would be so high this year too.
Hell yeah. That's how it always goes.
39, like, bruh.
That's how it always goes. John Perez, our guy JP. Double up. To give it doubling up. Who writes that Chad Forbes Washington mock off season is awful. I do like paying Devin Lloyd though. We'd be 4-13 with that team. Damn, we'd be one game worse than we were last year.
I think we would be better even with Chad Forbes shit. It was just a little erratic the way that he did so, but
it looked 8-9. That's 9 days.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like to me.
Mm-hmm. Devin Lloyd would be a huge get though. We're not getting Devin Lloyd, but that would be a huge get.
Yeah, I'm not a massive Devin Lloyd acquisition guy, so that one don't move me as much.
Lou's starting Bobby next year, so
I am not. Don't put that on my jacket.
Lou's starting Bobby Wagner in the big 2-6.
I am absolutely not doing that. Got any grapes? You ain't shit for this. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes Tucker Yankoff 2026. That's the party right there, man. Vote for Tucker Yankoff in 2026. Oh man. Lotto Command. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Lotto Command writes, or Lot 2 Command. What y'all think from the 2000 to 2026? Is Chris Thompson the best Washington Redskins / Commanders player? Can't see nobody else.
Wait, what? Chris Thompson?
Right.
Now, I love Chris Thompson.
I like
That's
Chris
crazy,
Thompson a whole lot.
That's crazy, man.
And he said he can't see nobody else. Like, it ain't even close, bro.
No Terry.
Hell no.
Man.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, he was hooping, but no.
Yeah, he's a guy that definitely should be one of those legends that walk around in a Letterman jacket. And,
He definitely deserves
sure.
like, you know what I'm saying, to come and be paraded on Fan Appreciation Day and stuff like that. And we really got robbed because the injuries with him, because we could have saw a lot more Chris Thompson glory. But I'm not giving him that though.
Best of a 26-year stretch is wild.
Yeah, that's wild. He ain't even the best running back of that stretch.
He ain't the best nothing of that.
He's a great guy. He was a great guy. He was a really good guy.
Chris Thompson, man.
Love
Chris Thompson.
He up there. Great humans. He up there.
Yeah, let's throw in J.D. McKissick. Let's throw in Capri Bibbs. Let's throw those guys in there too.
Let's not throw in Capri Bibbs in there. Capri Bibbs has to pay to go to Washington games. Like, hell no, bro. Like, he shouldn't even get to
Ryan Terrain.
Roy Haley.
Betts.
Yeah, Roy Haley Jr. Capri Bibbs had a touchdown against Dallas. You know, he had that touchdown.
Okay. Can anybody name? I can't wait till we can play this game. I got a dope ass game for y'all. But
the obscure name, the obscure
Washington. Can anybody name the Penn State running back the Commanders had? That was here.
What was the time frame?
Let's say 2009 to 2013-ish. Maybe 2009 to 11, maybe.
Oh man.
It's at Pennsylvania State.
A Penn State running back? We had a Penn State. Well, no, that is a good. Who was it, Lou?
I don't remember his name.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
that's hilarious. That's a Royster.
Yes, Evan Royster. That's his name.
There
Yes.
we go.
What's his name?
There
Evan?
it is.
Was it
Evan Royster. I think it was Evan Royster.
Royster.
Yes. That's it. Evan Royster.
He was a fan favorite for sure.
Oh man. It was nasty too, boy. We had some bad backs here, bro. Evan Royster. Man.
Willie Parker.
Down memory lane.
Somebody's still aware of Royster jersey around too. You see,
Bro.
when you go to a game or you go to camp, you see the nastiest collection of fan. Like I see multiple Wild Goose jerseys every time.
But that's because that's a crazy name to have on the back of jersey. Dudes was doing that to be funny.
Now, the way this fan base moves, that might be real support, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to Rocky McIntosh. I've seen a couple of Rocky Mac. He wasn't a terrible player, but I've seen a couple of.
Shout out to HB Blades.
HB.
Horatio Blades.
I was about to say
Horatio Blades.
It's Horatio
Jimmy
Benedict Blades. HB Blades. Horatio Benedict Blades.
Oh,
yikes.
I could play the
Nico Marley.
The random Commander Redskin game all day.
Yo. Remember all of the nasty veteran backs that we brought in here? You mentioned Willie Parker.
Larry Johnson, Sean Alexander.
Sean Alexander. TJ
we got the
Duckett.
wash, like we got them way after their Madden covers. Like that shit was crazy.
We did all of that nastiness, bro. Here it was. Oh my!
And
God.
they was all on like immediately too.
Bro. We were so bad.
We just doing anything.
Just random shit just to stay relevant. Video channel. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Video channel writes, Kangs, what's the prediction for the Tunzel contract? Which I think that's gonna look like.
$29 million a year.
Whatever it take, bro. That man
29 over 3. I think it's gonna be 29 over 3 because we don't give 4-year deals out.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what the highest paid tackle is.
I'm looking it up right now. Trent Williams, most likely.
He tweeted, who got paid like a few weeks ago. Yeah, and he put it on his story. Like Larry Tunsil himself was like, yeah, this you see this guy getting paid this much. I want something like that.
Yeah, Tunsil's at 25 right now currently. Rashawn Slater is getting 28.5.
Oh no. Oh, so it's 28.
Yeah, 20.5. Rashawn is 27. Tunsil's 32. But you can't, like, if the age reason, like, you know.
So the highest paid is 28.
He's 28.5 million. He's 27 years old. Rashawn.
Trent's not getting more than 28.
Trent's at 27.5.
Yeah,
you know the next up is the highest.
Wow. Yeah, Tunzel's gonna get 28, 29 a year.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get 28. He's probably gonna get he's probably gonna get 29. 29 over 2 or 3 years.
You say 28.5?
28.5 for Rashawn Slater. And then
so he'll get 28.6.
28.75.
Yeah, something like that.
28.75 over 2 or 3 years.
Don't play around with it. Get it done before the draft. Before any type of mini camp OTA. You know he's not going to show up for any OTAs, but just get it done.
Yeah, he ain't coming anyway, so you got a little time, but don't bullshit, don't procrastinate. I'm with you. Magic Red 21. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Really appreciate you. Would you take a Super Bowl in LA this year with all the storylines, league being so wide open, elite defenses, elite quarterbacks in their prime, and all young quarterbacks seeking their first title, or a Super Bowl in 29 opening up 30 to an electric atmosphere?
Oh, give me this one.
This one because it's right now. I'm not
hometown?
Guaranteed to be here in 2029, bro. Give me right now.
Yeah.
Give me right now. Jaden at the crib. I'm not waiting.
Jaden with home crowd advantage, bro.
I don't even know if the world gonna be here in 2029. Give me that Super Bowl next year. Super Bowl 61?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
SoFi, baby.
I ain't waiting. Give me the Super Bowl right now.
Ora. Needs it.
Mr. Deacon, sir. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes? Want Omar Cooper, then realize we don't have a number 2.
Yeah, Omar Cooper going and sneak and go either high second or like late first. He's nice, bro. He's nice. The receiver from Indiana.
y'all keep telling me this is a garbage draft, but every player y'all mentioned is like he nice, man.
I think the value in the draft is not like at the top though. Like the value of the draft is like when you get out of the first round and stuff like that. I don't think it's not that it's a trash draft. It's not sexy at the top.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost every draft though.
Yeah, but this one like it takes some of the luster away from the draft when
you don't have no quarterbacks. Yeah, that's the problem right there. That's the thing that'll knock a draft down.
And all that there's no like demon pass rusher that they're throwing a generational test. There's something to knock on all of the edge rusher. There's not like one of those dudes like next year with Evan Stewart and the Texas edge rusher, like those are dudes that they're heralded coming out. Like this year, they're picking Ruben Bain and David Bailey. Their arms aren't long enough. Cassius Howe's not big enough. Keldrick Falk doesn't have production. They're like picking through them. There's no like that guy leading the charge.
Yeah, the wide receivers are waiting on Jeremiah Smith, and then what's the guy from Miami that had a good year?
Malachi Tony.
Yeah, he's really
good. Is he even draft eligible next year?
I think he's a freshman this year.
No, yeah, he was a freshman. He's 18.
Yeah, he's still got 2 years.
But even then, I mean, just the quarterback class, Trinidad Chambliss and Dante Moore finally coming out, like with Arch Manning, Jeremiah Smith, and it's about to be ridiculous, bro.
Your safety. Your safety,
my boy
Rico.
KJ.
Yeah,
my boy KJ.
That boy KJ gets busy.
Yeah, Cooper's really good. I watched him, of course, when he played against the Terps, and he's stiff arm. He's like stiff arming everybody.
I like him and my Stafford, Virginia Colonial Forge boy Elijah Surratt. I like so many players from Indiana. Yeah. There are so many draftable players from that team, man.
It's crazy how underrated those players are that they just won a championship like that. That is really weird.
Mr. Deacon, sir, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, reminds me of the 2022 class. First 3 rounds are good. We'll see. I mean, people shit on that draft, though.
Yeah.
And that's because of the quarterback. Exactly. That's why I say.
What's Matt Corral up to these days?
He was on that.
He got to be in the the XFL, right?
He was in there. He was in there.
Or is it the UFL? What is it called?
Probably running a head.
It's like the Eastern, Western, or it's like the AFC, NFC, XFL. The Traders on the XFL, and there's other teams like the Battle Hall, the Michigan Panthers on the UFL. So
first team all hedge fund.
I did not know that. There's an XFL and the UFL, and they're like the AFC, NFC.
Yes, like the AFC, NFC.
They've merged
I'll learn
together.
you something, Rico. I'll learn you something.
I just learned. I was today years
old. That's crazy.
So I said, stay over there, like John Moran said. We don't want you.
Yeah. Gatekeep, Ed. Gatekeep.
I'm gonna catch the highlights. What Gabe do?
Hey, Rio gonna be at the game. He gonna pop out because Lil Rio gonna drag him to one of them joints.
Cop the Gabe jersey for my son.
They are giving out free T-shirts to the first game. So if Lil Rio wants to go, then he can get a free T-shirt.
Do that, man. I know he wants to.
Ew, that's nasty.
He said, "Ew, Dad."
Ew. Hey,
T-shirt for the champs.
That's crazy. That's the last super chat, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to add before we get out of here?
Combine next week, man. Who are y'all most excited to see test? And I know who I'm not excited to see test. They're already starting this is why teams should not draft Caleb Downs early bullshit. Caleb Downs is not lighting shit up at the combine, and I could care less about what his testing scores are. That's not a player. I want to see these edge rushers move around. I want to see their measurements, though, because all of them are being picked apart. Cassius Howe, Ruben Bain, David Bailey, all of them. I want to see the edge rushers. That's what I'm looking forward to.
My question is, and we probably could talk about this next week because the combine actually starts Thursday. So our show will probably be before it starts. But my question is, are any of these guys even going to perform. I think most of these guys are gonna just wait till their pro day. I think you talking about the measurements is key because for most guys that's not optional. You're gonna measure out and do all of the interviews and stuff like that. But even we saw, and that may be a trend that starts to happen because all it takes is one guy to pop the seal. We saw Marvin Harrison Jr. do nothing, no medicals, no measurements.
The thing is, do these guys this year, do they have that cachet to do that shit? Like Marvin, like knew he was going top 5. Like,
well, a lot of these dudes, like you just said, it's not that many guys that can go at the top of the draft. Like a David Bailey could be like, I'm not letting y'all measure my arms, not letting y'all do none of that shit. You're not gonna take David Bailey top 5 because he won't let you measure him at the combine. You're right. You know what I mean? Like
Ohio State dudes, all the ones that are supposed to go at the top, they should make like an executive decision. We all just gonna do it together at our pro day type shit.
That's what they're gonna do. That's what a lot of these schools do, especially if you played in the playoffs.
Come to the
like
Ohio
Miami
State pro day. Come get a look at Jeremiah Smith and come see all of us. Like come down our
yeah, that's what they usually do. I can see the Miami dudes doing that. Like I think did Mesidor do anything at the Senior Bowl? Because I know he was there.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he was out there. Yeah. I think Mesidor was not.
Yeah. So, we'll see if these guys do anything. That's the question. I always like to see guys compete, go out. Because if you fast and you're gonna run fast, then you go into the combine and you do it. If you got reservations, then you just wait till your pro day. And it sounds like a lot of these guys have reservations, so they probably just gonna wait till their pro day. So it's gonna take a little bit of the fun out of, talking about the combine. But we'll see. You never know. We'll find out a lot about that over the next 5 days or so. They'll start telling us who will or won't participate.
So I just need Mo Freeland to show he deserves to be a top 15 pick. CJ Allen finally healthy. I don't think people understand how hurt he was the second half of the season. I think he'll get himself into the second half of the first round, and then Oscar Delp go out there and prove you need to be tight end too. Because Keen Sadiq is first tight end draft. I don't care what happens throughout this process.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah,
that's stamped.
Anything you got to add, Ed?
Yeah, just of course waiting for the combine. They did some guy. I sent it to the group chat. I forgot what the beat reporter's name is. Evan Sideri is his name. I mean, this is stuff we already know. He said the Commanders will release Marshawn Lattimore ahead of the new league year, which is March 9th or 11th, I believe. So I guess that news will be coming out pretty soon. Hopefully sooner than later that they announced the releasing of Marshawn Lattimore. But just ready for the free agency and the draft, and Wizards traded for Anthony Davis, so it's a lot of things coming to DC.
Shout out to the Wiz, man.
Did y'all win tonight? I know y'all talking about Johnny.
Unfortunately, yeah. The Pacers are just Adam Silver's trying to change the whole tanking thing.
Oh, yeah. Shit, they about to really drastically change that shit this offseason.
It's getting bad though now. Teams are really going out their way. Like the Jazz, the shit they doing is crazy.
Hey, Laurie marketing, don't go back into that game.
Yeah, no. They like literally they benching dudes for the entire fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah,
like,
shit is crazy.
The Jazz, the shit they doing, like they dudes will be healthy and they'll stagger them like, hey, Keontae, you play tonight. Now Keontae out. Oh. Laurie, you play tonight.
Over. He said, "Nah, we're not doing this no more."
Yeah, it's getting outrageous now, man. And the way these teams are handling this shit is, I've never seen anything like it. Like,
yeah, they got fined. They got fined $500,000, I think.
I get why the Jazz doing it though, because their pick hinges upon. Like
that shit, I get it too. I get the vision.
Like you lose your pick if it's not top 5. It goes to.
They're not Josh Johnson in that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make sure it happens.
Yeah, they not taking no chance. They just shut Triple J down. And if they would go over some shit, they would not have shut Trip down, bro. Like they doing some crazy shit over there.
Yeah, now the Kings, Zach LaVine's done for the year. Sabonis is done for the year.
Sabonis, they saw it. Yep.
Crazy.
They be doing some weird rotations too. The Kings do as well, bro.
We gotta keep talking about. We gonna update you on Trey Young and AD every 2 weeks. They're not playing, bro. They're not touching that basketball floor, man.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Update
anyway, I digress. I mean, we did the same thing with Ja. Oh, with Ja, another 2 weeks. Like, Ja ain't playing no games with the Memphis Grizzlies, bro. It's over. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Y'all know what it is, man. If you come at these Kings, you best not miss. Till next time. It's felt good to be back, man. Cheer. Felt good to be back.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Gabe, man.
Shout out to Tommy Donatel, man.
Shout out to Gabe 2 times, man. He playing football again, man.
We gave him a job, man. Gave him a job.
Shout out to Ed's Mini Cup. It's a lot of shout outs we got to give out, man.
Almost forgot.
There it is. There it is.
Almost at the 3
Ed
hour.
was wide awake tonight too, man.
Yeah,
shout out to Ed.
Oh, and shout out to Jeremiah Love, man. Sometimes you just got a rhythm with the tism.
Oh hell, we out of here, man. Got to get the hell up out of here now. Oh my God.